morning, everybody. Here we are. It is Monday.
Oh.
Stand by for takeoff. Because we are on our way. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We should all be well rested. An extra hour of sleep, huh?
I do feel like I got a lot of sleep.
Do you really?
last night.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I didn't waking up on Sunday when it actually all happened. I woke up way too early. But last night I went to bed early, got to sleep a little later.
Oh, yeah?
It was good.
Ah, man. I don't know. I'm feeling it. Feeling it today.
I feel
As in not great.
Oh, no.
No, that's fine. It's all right.
Who forgot that it was, a change?
I mean, your phones make the...
Not me.
Not everybody's phones, apparently.
Whose phone didn't make the
You
change?
having the new phone.
Okay, so mine was fine.
Having the new phone.
You're having a new phone.
You having the new phone.
I'm fine.
New phone.
The way in the what?
New phone. Who
I
dis?
got up to shoot a video. We're doing a Misfit Machine video for Punk Rock Christmas, and I had to take kids to work, and I'm going all over the place, and I had like an hour to do some more setup. And when I was pulling into the house, Chris, my guitar player, Chris Hobbs from Cavo and Greek Fire, he kind of creeps in and parks, and I got up and I looked at him, I point, and I was like, "Your phone didn't change." And he looks at it and he's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Daylight saving, man." And
There's no way.
What, you got an Android?
no.
Landline?
He's got a June bug.
I think he's got an iPhone. And I said, "Did you set your alarm on your clock?" And he said, "No, I set it on this." And he goes, "And now it's changed." So it didn't change when it was supposed to. And when was it supposed to? It was 1 a.m.?
It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's like 2, I think.
2. Okay.
What are the phones for old people? June bugs? Is that what?
Jitterbugs.
Oh,
Jitterbugs.
yeah.
Jitterbugs. June bug. Jitterbug. They got the big numbers, and they're
That
just
sounds like what your grandpa would call it. Give me the June. Hand me my June bug.
they're just
The
for making
jitterbug
phone
grandpa.
calls.
I hope that
Just for
happens.
making phone calls.
My grandmother
It's
had
big, too.
Yeah, she had the landline phone that had the giant numbers that were size of
Right.
playing
Yes.
cards, but she also had this, and I loved this thing as a kid. She had this triangle that reminded me of what's that 80s show where the gal, her dad lives in like a crystal?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Out of
I
this
do know
world.
what you're
Out of this world. Right. So
What show was this?
Oh,
It's a great
oh,
show.
are you kidding me?
Oh, okay. Oh,
she
she
could touch her fingers and stuff.
Uncle Bino.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
loved that show.
So she had this triangular thing that looked just like that. So I was like, "Oh, Grandpa must be in this triangle."
In
thing.
the triangle.
But if you touch the top of it, it would go, "The time is 8:07
I think I know what you're
a.m."
talking about.
Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
It was for blind folks,
Good.
and you just feel around, tap the thing, and it tells you what time it is. It was great.
Yeah, didn't we used to have like Braille on our phones, like on the buttons? Am I high?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
payphones.
There was like
They
a
were-
little Braille action.
Yeah.
Oh, on
Okay.
the
There were a couple,
payphones. Yeah, you're right.
dots. There were a couple dots. I tell you what, my Halloween down at the Rizz compound was a bust.
Why?
I got no kids.
Well,
Nobody came by.
well, you said 20.
Maybe 20.
I think I
Maybe.
sucked the energy out of Wildwood into Ellisville.
Maybe.
Because I had a banger good time. It was
Really?
awesome.
I had a lot, too.
Did you really? We had like
Record
nobody.
year. And I like,
Record year.
For me too.
oh, yeah, we had, because I even told, we didn't get a ton of candy because we never get that many. And I was like, we're going to get a bunch. Watch and see. And we watched 2 scary movies Halloween night, and our door was getting
Really?
bombarded.
Pounded. Your door was getting pounded.
hard.
We had the party
kidding.
driveway this year.
Yeah.
We invited our neighbors over. We had the outside screen. We were watching The Shining. Invited Tony and Patty over. And then all of a sudden, the new neighbors came over. And then all the children of the corn walked out into our street.
I pulled the fire pit out.
Yeah.
I lit a fire. I had 2 folding chairs. I had a Halloween playlist,
Great.
and nobody came.
I'm so
Was it the
sorry.
playlist?
No, every once in a while,
You played Monster Mash, didn't you? And the kids
On
know what that's
repeat.
about now.
Maybe,
I had a good classic rock Halloween playlist.
maybe it's your grungy long hair.
The
rock and
Dangler.
roll.
Maybe it was.
They're
a
like, we're not going
Nobody
to Lost
came
Boys
out.
house.
I had to give cash by the end.
You
which
were
was
giving
embarrassing.
cash out?
We ran out. We didn't have. We had like embarrassing candy, like the little caramel sour apple suckers. I'm like, we can't be that house.
No.
Like, why'd you buy these? She's like, I don't know. And I was like, these are not. We're gonna get. The kids are not gonna be happy about this.
They're
The
gonna
ones
murder
with
you.
the caramel coating?
Yeah.
Oh, those are terrific.
They're good,
Yeah,
but
the
it's
apple, caramel apple suckers.
Those are
excellent.
great. Those are
fine.
great.
they're
Those are home
fine. But
runs.
there's still one caramel apple sucker.
No, you tell the kids take a couple.
Exactly. So we ran out because I'm like, we have to double triple up on these. This isn't like full size candy bar territory. This is not. You
I
can't
thought
do
you were
one
going
little
full, I
caramel
thought you said you were
apple
going
sucker.
full size. Did you say you were going full size?
We had some, but we didn't have that many. I didn't buy that many because we've only had like 5 trick-or-treaters a year tops.
You know what?
Probably had like 30 kids.
If we're throwing our significant others under the bus, I'd like to say Tim only got Kit Kats. And I thought, what are we doing here? He got like white chocolate Kit Kats and Dracula Kit Kats. And I'm like, okay, like there was no variety. And so I felt bad. But I mean, I love it. I mean, I'll eat the rest of them. We didn't run out.
Oh, I was telling kids,
candy?
the kids that did come by, like, just take as many as you want,
take a
please.
few.
Just take a
Take the
handful.
whole bowl.
Just, this can't come back in the house.
Did you have any like whiskey? Were you having a good time?
No.
Oh, was Meals out with you?
No, it was for some of the time.
Where were the children?
They were doing their own thing.
Oh, no.
They don't want to hang out with me. I had some neighbors come by.
Yeah.
My neighbor Tony stopped by. My neighbor Jason from across just sat with me. It was sad. It was sad. I was in a folding chair
Oh, my God.
with a skull cap on, listening to "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult on repeat.
That's cool.
Wow.
With my fire going
No
and a
offense.
cauldron of candy, and nobody came to see me.
I made a deconstructed, a crock pot, like a veggie pot pie, only with croissant. So like the pot pie experience was in the crock. You took a delicious croissant from Trader Joe's. You dipped that mother in there, and it was delicious. And then I had listeners stop by that lived like many streets over that I didn't know, and they go, "This guy's like, I know who you are." Like that happened, so I felt good.
now
I
you
was
have
like
to move.
3 sheets.
So funny because I had one guy walk down with his little kid. He goes, "Hey man, love the show. Do you have a beer?" I go, "Yep."
Yep,
Come
here
on
we
in.
go.
that's
Come on
Come
into
on
the
by.
house.
Come on over.
He's like, "Can I pet your dog?"
You want a beer? And his wife's like, "Don't ask that." I'm like, "No, please.
Please.
I need somebody to hang out with. Please,
Somebody.
stay down.
Somebody get out of
Please,
here.
hang out with me.
You can have more than one, brother.
Take a seat. Nobody wants to come down here."
We did a similar. We made cheesy potato, butternut squash, and corn soup, and it was good soup in weather, man. Mm-hmm. Made some garlic toast to dunk instead of croissant.
That's what I'm saying.
out.
It was getting chilly out, so I had a coat on and a skull cap. Mm-hmm. I was
You should
ready.
have come over to my house.
I was very welcoming.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come on
for
down,
the,
kids.
except for Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah, that's all right.
more cowbell.
That might have been the problem.
Yeah.
You think that was a problem?
Yeah.
No, I
man.
live at the
I
bottom.
heard that coming. I'm like, that's not where I'm going.
The K-pop kids didn't know what that was.
So I live at the bottom of my of the subdivision, down in the cul-de-sac. So it's down a little hill. So when somebody would wander down, almost as if they were lost, I go, "Hey, what's happening at the top of the subdivision?" They're like, "Oh man, it's rocking up there." I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's down here.
Yeah, cool.
Gosh.
See you again in a second when you go
Yeah,
through
we-
the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we had a lot of people over too.
Nobody's
way
down
back
here." They're like, "Oh yeah, man, it's rocking up there." I go, "Nobody's here. Nobody wants to go down the hill."
You should hear the music up there. It's incredible.
Yeah, and the guy's really cool.
Mallory made so
No
much
skull
food.
cap.
She did all the food on the inside. We had the parents over, my brother and the kids went out and they did their own thing. Mallory had all this food on the inside, and I did all the outside. I did the movie on the garage, which is awesome. And
Sure, yeah.
And probably the thing that I stress about the most is what movie would be the most appropriate. And hearing that you played The Shining, man, it makes me nervous. I wouldn't. Well, I mean, that's like scary. I'm trying to
I
have
want to
something
scare
that's
the
like,
kids though.
Yeah.
Screw them kids. Happy Halloween.
Did you have sound on though?
Yeah, we had a big speaker. I mean, we weren't like inappropriately loud.
What about like there's a big nude scene in that?
Yeah, full frontal. Yeah, we let it all hang out, dude.
Let it
HBO
all go,
Max.
huh?
We
Wow,
don't
that's
care.
go.
Nice.
You gotta know
Wild.
stuff.
Let's
like,
go.
Kids were rolling up, and I could see some parents like, "All right, come on, kids!" Like hustling them out. I'm like,
Right,
"No,
yeah.
watch
Get it.
Auntie
'Cause
Larry's movies."
there's that one scene, the bathroom scene.
I know where Jack Torrance gets at it
Yeah,
with
oh,
the
there-
moldy chick. Yeah.
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 I was full, dude.
I had Porky's Revenge on my porch.
There you go.
I didn't know
that-
that was horror.
that was
I didn't
my-
know that was Halloween.
That was
Well-
the most stressful thing is trying to pick the right movie because you have all these parents come by and go, there's like a 3-year-old getting a full-size bar, and then the parents always go, "What is this? What movie is this?" "Oh, this is Disney's Haunted Mansion, PG-13," which I thought was risky, but
I went straight R, dude.
you're
Stanley
doing nude
Kubrick.
scenes
Let's
over
go.
here on the street.
That's the way they roll in Ellisville.
And then everybody
It's a hard R too.
dissipated, and then we had the second movie, which was Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. And what do you know? Like an hour into it, I realized it's just me and Mallory out there watching Pirates of the Caribbean going, oh, I've never seen this one. You've never seen this one either?
And then you go, boy, we could be watching this inside.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
We could be
I
watching
wasn't
this
freezing
inside.
because my costume was the Grinch. So I was like, oh, I'll wear the Grinch. I don't mind if it gets smoky from the fire,
Right.
and it's real warm. So I was costumed and comfortable.
My wife goes, you're gonna throw another log on the fire? I go, what is it?
What's
Why?
the point?
What's the point? Nobody's coming down here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of extra wood, which is a sign that it was slower than I thought.
I wrapped it up around 8 o'clock.
I am so sorry.
8 o'clock?
I thought
Oh, yeah.
you were having a
Well, no
reason
wonder it was
there.
slow. That's when it starts.
No,
What do you mean, no?
there was not. There was nobody. Nobody.
Nobody before 8 o'clock. It just means the kids didn't want to walk
because
that
we had to
far
go out
down.
after. We had to go out,
Oh,
and I
it changes
I mean,
everything.
you had to go out. Where did you go?
my son had a hockey game.
It changes everything. You had 20 people before 8 o'clock.
You were set up for a disappointment.
No, because I talked to my neighbors too, and they were like, nobody came after.
Okay.
You can't trust them.
What do you mean I can't trust them?
I don't know.
They probably
I'm
stole all
like,
your candy.
It was sad. It was sad. I was like, I put my folding chair like away.
So you're doing nude scenes to the street.
Yep.
And meanwhile, so I got a speaker. It's got a speaker on the thing, and it can't get all that loud. It's not like a speaker. You know, it's attached to the projector. And Mallory just kept saying like, "Hey man, you got to turn it down. Like the neighbors can hear." I was like, "So what? It's Halloween. We're partying."
It was a
8
Friday.
And then I said, "Hey, well, next year, because we have a bunch of street lamps all along the thing, you know,
Right.
whatever, they're 10 feet tall. But there was enough street lamp that it bothered me.
Yeah.
That it wasn't like real dark for the garage. So I said, hey,
You gotta
next
shoot
year.
them out.
Well, no. I said next year I'm gonna put guitar boxes. I'm gonna put guitar boxes over all the street lamps.
Nobody cares that much.
And,
Just- you gotta
and
get
Mallory
on
goes, you can't do
you
that.
gotta get up
Is
on
that
a
a
ladder.
fire?
And I was like,
hazard?
yeah, I can.
Why don't you just call the city
You
and
gonna
say,
get up
don't
on a
turn
ladder?
on until this time?
Or just go cut the wires.
I think it's just yeah,
Or
right.
shoot them out. I feel like the gun is probably the best option
I think
here.
you're
I think
thinking
you're right,
more
Larry.
people care about the movie than they do.
I don't care what people care about. I only care about
Let's,
what I care about.
Let's check in at the Rizz house.
Oh, God. Don't go down there. He's a
Whoa, how
pervert.
fun is this place?
Yeah, that guy's gonna leave by 8 anyway.
Oh, that guy's just washing his car.
I'm gonna fold up my.
He's divorced now.
He's not doing Halloween. That's a divorced dad in his garage washing his
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go, kids.
freshly-
Don't go down there.
washing his Chrysler Pacifica.
That's
Yeah.
the man that wears his apron and yells at children.
He lost the house, but he just bought a Trans Am.
Yeah, do you think maybe your little cop prank might have cost you some trick or treaters?
No, they came over to the neighbors across the street. Everybody was fine.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sure
out
they
there
were. It
Running
wasn't
from
even 8
cops. You got your apron on yelling at kids.
I'm a great neighbor.
Don't touch my
You want to
dog.
live next door to me?
Get this cat out of here. Who wants candy?
Yeah, who wants kitty?
Come on, kids.
Yeah,
You're the Addams
Take as
family
much as you
block,
want.
dude.
you're the burbs.
Here was my posture in my chair.
Oh, sad Rizz. Oh, man, slouchy guy.
I was like slouchy.
Wow.
What a bummer.
Like my
Sad.
gut was out.
Maybe
You're-
they thought you were a scarecrow, and they're like, that's scary.
Do you ever see the movie The Stoned Age? It's all they do is play that song, and I can't hear that. That's like the music video of my head for that song. Is this movie The Stoned Age?
The 1 year we did. When was Alice in Wonderland? 2 years ago.
23, yeah.
Over Ballpark Village because I had that big bunny suit.
Right.
So last year I sat in the bunny suit in the lawn chair.
Great
Same
time.
thing.
And people came by.
More than this year.
More
Here he is
welcoming.
in the bunny suit.
Was
Come
your
on, kids.
wife disappointed? What did she say?
She doesn't care.
Well, we watched a couple of movies that were on some lists we did last week that I hadn't seen, and we watched Bring Her Back.
Oh, how was that?
You guys seen that?
No,
What's
that's
that
brand
about?
new.
A24.
It's called Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back.
It's about a foster family, right?
Who's in this movie?
No one of note, but it was good, man. I'm
Well,
gonna say A-.
If it doesn't have Jason Statham with a rock in it, I'm out, and you know
one-
that.
This one was very A24. Like that's the Hereditary and all those movies. Like it was very weird.
Yes.
But very good. Some of the
Okay,
stuff in it
so
was good.
I'll write that down. What's
It's on
that? What's that
HBO
movie
on
called?
HBO Max.
Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back. Okay, I'll make
Pretty
sure. I
good,
watch
man.
that.
yeah, we got
not bad.
We got a couple emails about that.
Got it, and that was on a couple of Lauren's lists. And another one that was on the list of yours was The Autopsy of Jane Doe. We watched that.
What was that like?
Not as good.
Oh.
Good. I think you would like it. You should watch it. I think it's a cool. I didn't think it was as good as the other one, but I think you'll
Because I
like.
like trash films.
No, I think you'll like the subject matter.
Oh, okay.
The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
It just felt. It was an IFC movie. It was on like the Independent Film Channel. It just felt very like. It felt like an episode of a TV show more than it felt like a movie.
Was Jason Statham in it?
No, but
Well,
no,
then
but
I'm out.
Ooh.
the dad from Succession was in it. Brian Cox.
Okay, that
Emil
guy's
Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch.
All right.
Had some star power.
All right.
Oh, and Sydney. Stanley the cat. He played the cat.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Man, some news stories over the weekend I just want to go through. Did you hear about this former Fox 2 news anchor?
I did. I haven't
Yes.
gone deep diving into it, though.
Man. You saw this, Scott?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Everybody was hitting me up over the weekend. Craig Gass, our dear friend, landed in Australia yesterday. He goes, just saw this. You know this chick?
No.
No.
Craig Gass went to Heidi Klum's Halloween party.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks for the invite.
Man, this is it's shocking. It's tragic. Have you seen a picture of this woman?
Yes.
Okay, so Mood, if you would pull up the picture of her when she was
Bombshell.
an anchor.
Okay.
Was this
When she was an anchor.
this side by side?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy cannoli.
Holy cow, right?
All right.
Holy
Listen, some
cow.
of us are really good at contouring, okay?
Man, are
Oh.
you ever? She should give a class in Cell Block D.
She was I remember her on TV. She was a cutie. Former Fox 2 morning news anchor, once a familiar face to people in the city, now facing a first-degree murder charge after allegedly stabbing her elderly mom to death. So here's what we know so far. So on Halloween morning, police in Wichita got a call around 7:50 a.m. about it.
there.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Scott, hug him.
Okay. There you go, buddy. Kisses.
Okay.
Wow.
That was very strange.
Okay, go to HR.
Well, I want him to feel good.
So cops got a call around 7:50 a.m. about a stabbing at a local home. When cops arrived, they found 47-year-old Angela Mock, who she used to go by Angie Mock
Yes.
on Channel 2. She was standing outside the house. Once inside, they found, a horrifying discovery. Her 80-year-old mom, Anita, was found unresponsive in her bed with multiple stab wounds. Paramedics rushed to the hospital. Tragically, she could not be saved, was pronounced dead just after 8:20 a.m.
Oh, my goodness.
Angie was also taken to the hospital for undisclosed injuries before being arrested and booked into the county jail. So she was on Channel 2 from 2011 to 2015. So after leaving the news, I don't know how or why she left Fox 2.
It's not like she moved.
Unless she got let go and went to another TV station. She wound up leaving the news business and transitioned into a career in sales. As of now, the motive behind the attack is unclear, but the investigation is ongoing. She is being held on a $1 million bond. Yikes.
Wow.
Oh, boy. And her mugshot, whew,
Yeah.
It's a rough one.
the on-TV headshot and then the mugshot side by side is shocking.
What she sells.
I don't know.
That's awful.
Awful.
The self-defense thing.
For an 80-year-old?
81-year-old woman. I mean, good luck.
In her bed.
Yeah, I mean,
In her bed.
And multiple stab wounds. Yo, I don't know, an
Gosh.
81-year-old, you can't self-defend with just going, nope, nope. Just putting a hand out and
Yeah.
going, up, sit down, up, sit down. Even like
In bed, multiple stab wounds.
the most spry 81-year-old, I haven't met one that can do
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is making the national rounds. This story. Yeah, it's crazy,
That's wild.
crazy. I don't know if you saw the update on the monkey story.
The monkeys with the COVID
The
and
monkey,
the...
yeah,
band?
wild story about the escaped monkeys in Mississippi.
Go on.
Another dramatic turn. One of the remaining monkeys that was on the loose shot and killed by a mom who says she was terrified for her kid's safety.
Yeah. God, I knew it was going to end bad. That sucks.
So according to reports, a mother of 5 in Heidelberg, Mississippi, her name is Jessica, She was alerted by her teenage son on Sunday morning there was a monkey in the yard. And when she looked outside, she saw there's a monkey 60 feet from the house. Herpes monkey.
It's me, Jessica.
Now, I'm sure down there it was, hey, big story. The truck carrying the monkeys overturned. These monkeys are on the loose. Some may have COVID. Some may have herpes. Some may have hepatitis. So now, Mom, is what do we do? What do we do? I got my kids inside.
Let's go get the
monkeys
gun.
outside.
Yeah. Wait, this was Florida, right?
This is Mississippi.
Oh, this is Mississippi. Okay.
This is Mississippi. Must protect. Mama bear must protect the brood.
I hate this. I hate this for the monkey.
The gun was already leaning against the house. It wasn't even inside.
No. Yeah, in Mississippi, you can just have it willy-nilly. That's the law.
It's just out there.
It was actually holding the house up, which is sad. When she used it, the house collapsed.
So feeling she had to protect her kids, she grabbed her gun. She told the Associated Press, I did what any other mom would do to protect her kids.
I don't know about that.
I shot at it, and it just stood there. And I shot again. And he backed up, and that's when he failed.
Call animal control, women. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know if my first instinct is to, especially if everybody's inside.
That's good journalism. Right. That's good journalism, by the way, what she said there. I shot at it, and it just stood there, which means I missed. I shot at it and missed.
Oh, or she winged it, and it was like, try again.
Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Try again.
And it didn't move an inch.
But try again.
Say this could be
I'm herpes monkey.
This could be very rural area where she's at. So maybe she's like, it's not worth the time because it's going to be long gone by the.
You're right. I don't know where Heidelberg, Mississippi is.
It's in.
Show me a map.
To the Google Maps.
Show me a map.
Heidelberg,
Mississippi. It could be. You're right, Scott. It could be in a very rural area.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume though, 90% maybe something in the uppers of mothers in the United States would have done what every mother would have done and called animal control.
It's it's got an Exxon Mobil.
Okay.
I would say it's a small community.
It's got an Exxon Mobil, yes.
It's probably 100 miles away or something, under 100 miles away from Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh, it's right by Clarko State Park. Near Quitman.
What does the town? Where did the monkeys get loose, or what part of this?
Is a tiny town too.
Like, I want to know how far this monkey traveled just to get killed.
I don't know. So if you need a quick refresher on the whole situation, this all started back in late October when a truck carrying 21 rhesus monkeys from Tulane, the Tulane National Biomedical Research Center, overturned, allowing the monkeys to escape. It's been a chaotic situation ever since. Authorities managed to round up 13 of the monkeys right away. 5 others were shot on site after a supervisor mistakenly claimed they were carrying diseases like COVID and herpes. A claim officials later corrected, saying the monkeys were not infected, but I don't believe them.
Yeah.
Well, this monkey is out of its misery. It's not going to be tortured anymore with research and out in the loose of Mississippi where it probably wouldn't have survived.
Well, there's one still loose.
Well,
one still on the run. One still on the run. And you know what, Monkey? You have safe harbor here. We are a monkey.
Absolutely, we are.
We are a monkey positive show. So if you want to come on up here.
That's right.
You're allowed in the studio.
Yeah, we've already had monkeys here.
Yeah, that grabbed our guns.
They paved the way for you.
Yeah. They did. They did.
Still one of the best birthdays of all time, guys. Thank you so much. That was the best.
Oh, sure.
It was one of my top favorite moments of 2025.
Sure. 314, can't she get arrested for killing a monkey?
Probably.
Well, if she thinks the monkey is, infected, outbreak.
Yeah, but it wasn't coming towards the house.
But it was looking. It was looking.
It was looking at me. So I did what everybody
outside. It was about
do.
60 feet from the house.
Was it in a tree?
Shot it.
Said it was just in the backyard.
Oh,
poor thing. Didn't know what it was doing.
Just standing there, flipping her off. Just flipping her off. Come on, bitch.
Come on at me, bitch.
Come on at me, bitch. Yeah, one monkey left loose.
No, you know what it was saying? It was like it was out there just going, "Kill me.
Get me
I've
out
got
of
herpes.
my misery." Yes.
no,
Kill me. I've been inflamed for months and they won't give me medicine."
Well, 618. Now make sure you explain they didn't escape like crazed lunatics. They were in a wreck and got loose. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. And where are the conspiracy weirdos right now? Okay, we're not calling this an act of terrorism, trying to spread stuff around again. Where's everybody losing their mind like we did in 2020?
Shoot
about
me
this?
with a Valtrex or a bullet.
Well, remember, officials
Put
are
me
like,
out of my misery."
no diseases, no hepatitis, no COVID, which I don't buy.
No.
Where the heck is Tulane? Where is that? What city? I'm looking at the map of
Tulane.
Mississippi, and I'm telling you, it's the most unrecognizable
Tulane
state.
is what's the one in New Orleans?
Tulane.
That's Tulane is in New Orleans.
Correct.
So that's where the monkeys were?
They were originated from.
I thought when we originally did the story,
Yeah,
we
there's-
talked about some particular hospital or college that does diseased monkeys
Tulane.
in Mississippi.
No, it's traveling from Tulane
To Texas.
to Texas. Yes,
Okay.
traveling through Mississippi.
Henceforth.
It wouldn't go through Mississippi if it was going from New Orleans to Texas.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Yep.
Well, if they made
The
it,
plot thickens.
I mean, you know the shape of the states, right? Like
No.
I don't know the roads.
What is the shape of the states?
Louisiana looks kind of like an L, and it
Yeah,
goes.
we know that.
It dips under Mississippi,
Right.
and it's next to Texas. So there's no reason you'd go to Mississippi. if
Texas
you were-
got a little smokestack.
Is Louisiana connected to Texas?
Yeah,
yeah, they
They're-
touch.
They touch?
yeah, and
That's why.
and
Maybe-
Mississippi's east of it.
Yeah, but Texas
and north,
Texas is a big state. Could be North Texas.
which has nothing to do with Mississippi.
Well, show me a map.
Okay,
Looking right now.
I'm just
Showmomaps.com.
I'm telling you, we talked. Texas and Mississippi aren't even.
Well, it
4
sounds like we
hours.
got more questions than answers.
Yeah.
Tulane is at the far right corner of Louisiana.
Here's
which is
Louisiana.
by Mississippi.
That's an L. Here's New Orleans down here.
You
Yeah.
would drive through the corner of Mississippi, theoretically.
What?
Well, Tulane is down almost on the ocean, and it's underneath Mississippi, like it hooks underneath.
Where's Heidelberg?
Heidelberg? What?
It's up
Texas?
by Jackson.
Heidelberg,
No, it's up by
Mississippi.
Jackson.
By Laurel, you know, where Ben and
It's by
Aaron live?
Meridian by Jackson, right up there. That's where
Just a
Heidelberg is.
quick jot. Was at 55, and then make a left at
I don't know why they way up there.
Yeah, this don't make no sense.
make a left
Monkeys are on the
towards
move,
Vicksburg.
dude.
What? They
Texas
are on
is
the move.
over
They were trying
here.
to get the hell away from their abusers.
Monkey stole a car.
Although
got
maybe the Tulane National Biomedical Research Center is not actually in New Orleans. Maybe it's another spot. Like like SLU's got multiple campuses.
Yeah.
That could be.
Oh.
Could be.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be.
Yeah, I got a feeling like New Orleans would be like, take your diseased monkeys and take them to Mississippi. Nobody's going to.
6-1. I don't think the plot is thickened, guys. I think you guys just suck at geography. That also is true.
That's true.
We're going to throw
Listen,
that
we're
in
not
there.
Could be a
denying that at
possibility.
all.
Not
Yeah, it is.
not going to deny that.
It isn't called one lane, it is 2 lane.
Okay.
Probably means there's multiple.
Thank you, Scott.
Oh, Coffeeville. That's where I want to go.
Also, did you hear that King Charles stripped Prince Andrew
Yes.
of his royal title?
Oh,
okay.
Oh, that's a different headline.
Okay.
I wonder why.
yeah, wait. King Charles stripped Prince Andrew
Of his Prince Albert.
dot
Dot.
of his royal title.
Yeah, he can't live in a mansion no more. Sorry.
But some of the details as to what Prince Andrew was doing, aside the Epstein stuff,
Yeah.
is pretty crazy.
Well, also Kate the Great, she was part of this too, right? Princess Kate or Queen Kate? What is she? Princess Kate. She was
what do
all.
you
I read that she was instrumental in getting this done. That she was like,
Oh,
get him
get him
the
out-
hell
get him
out
outta
of
here.
Yeah. So way to go.
Because he was the Duke of York.
Duke.
Duke of York.
Peppermint patties and Epstein's Island. What?
No, it's Duke of Earl.
Yes, it is.
I know.
It's Duke of Earl.
But your song was great.
But I had you in there.
You had me. I was like, wait, that's not right. So in a pretty big move, so King Charles has stripped his brother, Prince Andrew, of his remaining royal titles and evicted him from his longtime royal home. So what does this mean? Buckingham Palace announced that Andrew will no longer be known as a prince. Instead, his name will simply be
Andy.
Andrew.
Whoa.
Andrew.
Andrew, not Prince Andrew. It's going to be, ready for this?
Okay.
Andrew.
What's his last name?
In
Windsor.
lights.
So I remember Prince changed his name once. Was
It's
it
just a symbol.
similar?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
He's
The
just gonna be
pervert,
known as a
formerly
symbol now.
known as Prince Andrew.
So it's Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
And why was this?
Well, because not just the Epstein stuff, but there were some other stories coming out when he would
He's had a
travel.
few.
What's his Epstein stuff?
He's got pictures with some of the young girls that
Yeah.
were over there. So
Is he the only one?
They were like best buds.
Yeah, there's pictures of him opening the door at Epstein's mansion in New York, like all this stuff.
Is he the only one?
out of the royal family.
Out of the whole list.
Oh
yeah.
no, we haven't seen the list.
We haven't seen the list.
The damn list out.
We haven't seen the list.
Oh.
But
Did you see the house
photos
that he's living in now? Like they put him on an island, and he's gonna be. Thankfully, he's all by himself. Will never be allowed to be around people.
He's starting his own island now. That's terrible.
Wait, they banished him?
Yeah, they put
his own. He got his own
island down in the Caribbean. I don't know where it's at.
You know what? In my head, it's like the house from the movie The Holiday. That Cameron Diaz, she leaves the United States and she switches homes with Kate Winslet, who lives in this little cottage. That's where I feel like he's living. And I honestly, it needs to be worse than that because that's an adorable little place.
It's a cute house.
Well, there was a lot of public outcry over his relationship with Epstein, and the move also follows some pretty big allegations made against him by that Virginia Giuffre woman who's now dead.
Yeah,
one of his victims. So he was kicked.
That's right.
He was kicked out of his residence,
That's right.
the Royal Lodge. Will have to move into his own private accommodations.
He's still married?
yeah, and she stands by him. What's her name?
Not Fergie. They've been divorced for a long time.
Oh, I thought they were still together. Or he's together with somebody. I thought.
Remember, he was with Fergie, not from the Black Eyed Peas. He's got like daughters. Like he's got kids.
What?
Oh, okay. So, but I thought Sarah Ferguson was like by his side through this.
Maybe she is.
Man.
I don't know.
Former residence, Royal Lodge, 30-room home in Windsor Great Park. New residence, property on Sandringham Estate, King Charles's private estate in Norfolk. His accommodations will be privately financed by King Charles.
Yeah. And have you seen the home?
Oh, so he'll be taken care of.
His home is beautiful. He still has his horses. He still has like every dream you could want.
Okay,
yeah.
but
And she lived with him. I'm reading here. Sarah Ferguson is no longer using the title Duchess of York and will be moving out of the Royal Lodge following Prince Andrew's decision to give up his royal
well, they all
titles.
got to get out of there.
She continued to live together at the Royal Lodge, but obviously the recent events, now they're really going to separate.
Wow, good
Wow.
for her, dude. You
Finally
got to
get out of there, huh?
You got to get divorced and stay.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
Meanwhile-
you pulled it off.
Harry's probably like, I heard there's a...
An opening.
Come on, babe.
Heard one of our houses is up for sale, Pop. Maybe it's time to mend some fences.
Megan, if you could just let me do the talking.
Yeah.
Well, no, I bring the story up because there was a story that came out about when they would send Prince Andrew out to do like royal things, like be an ambassador to the world. So there was a story, and this is according to a royal historian. The former prince once allegedly had 40 prostitutes brought to his 5-star hotel in just 4 days during a trip to Thailand that was paid for by British taxpayers. So this historian writes, Andrew is representing his country and insists on staying in a 5-star hotel rather than the embassy, which he always did. Andrew had 40 prostitutes brought in the space of 4 days. And he's like, this is not just a rumor. This is the multiple sources, including members of the Thai royal family who have backed up the story. And this isn't just a one-off, according to this biographer. This is a part of a pattern of his behavior during the early 2000s when Prince Andrew served as trade envoy to the UK.
Oh my gosh, I'm reading about Sarah Ferguson living an incredibly lavish life.
Oh, she's taken care of.
Wait,
yeah.
Beatrice is Andrew's
Beatrice
kid?
is the son. Yeah. Oh, the daughter. I'm sorry, the daughter. Beatrice. So they said whenever he went away on whatever these royal trips, he would always tack on 2 extra weeks for private time.
What a gross man.
Private time, all paid for by the taxpayers.
Very
but
nice.
Andrew would often tack on 2 weeks of private time to his official visits. So he was like, we pay for this holiday, and then he goes off and does things. 40 hookers in 4 days in Thailand.
So is he like trying to convert, like get him out of the life?
Sounds like it, right?
Oh, this is a philanthropic arm. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on.
Sounds like it, right? Yeah, just a good guy. Just
Girls,
a good guy.
what are you doing?
Just a good guy trying to, save some lives. That's it.
Sure.
Misunderstood. Prince Andrew. All I got to do is just be cool,
No.
right?
Andrew.
Andy.
Excuse me. Drew?
You got it, man. You got it made.
Well,
I guess he still got it made. He'll be all right. Don't weep for Andy. He'll be okay.
yeah, weep for Sarah Ferguson, who's really been through it.
She's the one that really is the victim here.
Go get you some strange Sarah Ferguson.
There's a nice GoFundMe set up for them so we can help them.
Okay. Okay, good. So so they got divorced, and she's
96.
still high on the hog, huh?
Dude, this article just goes on about her lavish lifestyle, even in recent years.
When did they get divorced?
1996.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That's 30 years.
That's a different planet.
Oh.
That's why it's kind of hard to judge these things. Obviously, not judge the things that are at the top of the table here as far as awfulness. But some of the other stuff, like the lifestyle and all that, we can't understand. We can't understand what it would be like to be divorced in 1996 and still living in a palace in 2025 and being like, well,
There's the guy I hate.
Yeah.
I've been aging next to this dude who we all know is a royal creep.
Literally.
But I'm going to stay in the house. I'm going to do whatever.
Well,
Weird stuff.
And food news. And this, we lost a legend.
oh no.
We lost a legend on Saturday night. Sad news for anyone who's ever relied on a quick and easy meal from the freezer. Dwayne Roberts, the billionaire businessman.
Dwayne "The Rock" Roberts.
Dwayne Roberts invented the frozen burrito, has passed away.
Stop.
The man who invented the frozen burrito.
Can I,
Why?
before we go celebrating, can anybody invent anything? if
Well, he's the
frozen
first
is-
guy that said, you know what, this burrito is fresh, but I'm going to put it in the freezer.
That
And then
doesn't-
have it tomorrow when I'm hungover.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you invented anything. That means you
Moon?
froze something else.
Do not speak ill of the dead.
I'm
Can I-
not
Yeah.
speaking.
The man
Not very nice.
took a fresh burrito and said, I'm going to put it in the freezer.
Listen, can we decide
it.
what kind of people we are in this room right now? Because are you the type of person that when you heat up your frozen burrito in the microwave, that you are so hungry that you just eat it even if the center is still a little cold? Or are you, hey, this is too cold, cut it in half, throw it back in for a couple minutes?
It depends.
Yeah, it depends. I've done both. And I
yeah.
regret it sometimes.
am- it is either the center of your burrito is cold or hotter than the surface of the sun.
Well,
There
usually
is no
the
in
edges.
between.
When it starts leaking out the edges
Yeah.
and it's molten, it is hot magma.
Yeah. I'm a eat a cold center guy.
Me too.
When was the last time you had a frozen
I
burrito?
let the
It's
heat
been a
from
while.
the fringes.
Probably a month. We always have them in our freezer.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Which kind? The Amy's ones?
Yeah.
Amy's ones are good.
Yeah, vegetarian ones. They're good.
This man's the El Monterey, the OG.
Oh, he is the
he's
El
old.
Monterey guy?
Respect.
Because he's one. They put like 12 in that little pack, right?
El Monterey's. Well, he was 88. According to his family, he died peacefully in his sleep on Saturday night, just a couple days before would have been his 89th birthday.
He was probably burritoed up in his bed.
Please.
Well,
like,
they are going to wrap him.
Oh, this is exciting for him.
They are going to wrap him up.
Corn or flour?
Flour. His wife of 35 years, Kelly, shared a beautiful tribute calling him a visionary entrepreneur, devoted husband, and a man whose heart and generosity forever shaped our family and community. I feel so blessed to have shared 35 wonderful years of marriage with Dwayne. Together we were working side by side. We built a beautiful life. And in fact, his stepkids, Doug and Casey Reinhardt, were both featured on the MTV show The Hills.
Really?
Cool. Hey, listen. Great, brilliant entrepreneur and all that, but we can't be just throwing around willy-nilly the word inventor. That's like doing karaoke, and now you're an artist.
Well,
So you're gonna say I'm not the inventor of the frozen keyboard?
I mean, no, I'm not with
and
you.
in all due respect, Moon, maybe you can't just throw a burrito into the freezer. Maybe you have to do something else to it in order for it to.
Did he invent the process of?
Maybe the process of.
Okay, well then, the inventor of the process of. ... Freezing and shipping burritos.
Okay, would you say frozen burrito pioneer?
Yeah, but
Would that make you feel better?
100%. Inventor is, I mean, come on, man. Like, you got to have some
Like there was nothing before.
Some
and then-
gosh dang respect on it, man. Inventor.
I get it. I get what you're saying. But also, like, I'm happy for this guy. So,
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
He's 88, and
He was
great.
El Monterey, and I didn't know what company he worked for.
Almost a congratulations.
He's most famous for his game-changing food innovation. His life was full of incredible achievements. Served in the military. He completely changed the food industry in 1956 by introducing the frozen burrito. He was a philanthropist. So, 88 years old. We salute you, Dwayne Roberts.
It's a good number.
Frozen burrito pioneer.
What a great inventor.
Now, that being said, frozen foods had its heyday, right? Like back in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all there was.
That's all there was.
I was led to believe that was the option.
Yeah, and somebody sent a list over of like the frozen foods nobody eats anymore. Did you know that TV dinners were created in 1953 because Swanson ordered too many turkeys that year? So they had all this leftover meat. So rather than throw it away, the company put out frozen turkey dinners, the frozen turkey dinner trays, with one side dish and a dessert that was easy to reheat. That was the genesis of the TV dinner.
Single moms everywhere are like, thank you. Thank you.
So here are some other old school frozen foods that nobody eats anymore. Because do people really eat TV dinners anymore?
I do occasionally. Like, I'll get like a backup one for like if I'm in a rush or Tim and I have different schedules. So like sometimes I just don't have time to cook. And so I'll throw one in. Like I get probably one every time I go to the grocery store.
Yeah, but the frozen TV dinners with the side dish and the dessert?
Little
You
trays.
still do that?
No, I still haven't gotten those. I've gotten like a lean cuisine. Does that not count? You want a brownie with
like with the
potatoes?
corn and the potatoes.
I mean, I'm not against it. I would do. I
I'm
just
not
don't eat a
against
lot
it
of
either.
meat anymore. Like I'm.
Lean cuisine doesn't count? To you, the tray has to have separations?
Yeah.
For it to be a TV dinner?
Well, it's the same thing. Like the Michelinas or whatever those things
Yeah,
are.
but that's an entree.
That's lasagna.
That's just an
And
entree.
delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as
Oh, so
lean
it's not
lean
the
cuisine
full
is usually
meal.
just like a casserole version.
I mean,
right?
I don't have a side, but it's still a meal.
No, that's just an entree.
No, it's the
That's
side
its own
mixed
thing.
in.
Fancy as hell,
It's
dude.
all just mixed in.
No, TV dinner has got
It's a bigger
it's the
tray.
whole thing.
I don't agree with you because I think TV dinner is whatever you want it to be. It can be just the Michael's lasagna, or it can be the brownie and the corn and the Salisbury steak.
But that's okay. The Michelinas you're talking about, that is an entree. The TV dinner is everything in one.
Yep.
It is your side dish. It is your dessert. It is your entree.
So I should be making garlic knots with my Michelinas, is what you're saying, right?
No,
like
no,
that
no.
would be a
What
meal.
I'm saying is,
What are
what I'm
you
saying
saying?
is,
It's
a
frozen.
TV dinner is in one thing.
Yeah, the whole meal.
It's the whole meal
Yeah,
that you
Hungry
put in the
man.
oven. Yes,
I get what you're
Even
saying.
Swanson.
We're
dessert,
splitting hairs
everything.
we're splitting hairs. We don't need to argue, guys. It's
This is
Monday.
crazy.
But so here are things we don't eat anymore.
Okay.
Frozen. When was the last time you ate a French bread pizza in frozen French bread pizza?
What does that mean?
Is that
French
the
bread
boboli?
pizza.
A boboli.
No.
Oh.
I've had frozen pizza like every week of my life.
But
What's
look
a
up French bread.
Oh, yeah.
Like
You
the
know,
long-
it's a garlic bread.
Red Baron,
fancy.
the Red Baron, half a hot pocket.
If
Okay.
you think that's fancy, you think that's fancy?
I do. I like just a
Get outta
circular,
here.
normal
That's
thin
fancier than
pizza.
bagel bites, brother. Bagel bites is what we used to do.
Dogtown pizza.
We used to make our own bagel bites, and then they started selling them.
I thought we had the French bread. The French bread ones were way less classy than bagel bites. Way less classy.
French bread
so?
had
Oh.
I thought they were fancy though.
Curved-
100%.
You said the
curved
word
crust,
French.
right?
No, it's like a baguette.
You said the word French.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, just go-
automatically.
That's putting lipstick on a pig.
Well, that's how this.
Get outta
That's
here.
what we're doing. We're putting lipstick on all
Upset the
these pigs.
French.
Oink, oink.
Frozen dinners, man. Our lipstick on a pig.
Salisbury steak. Nobody eats that anymore.
God, that was so
that
good.
is-
Dip your potatoes into
love
the
it.
gravy.
Especially at
That
school.
was the best TV. Something about the properties of Salisbury steak, from frozen to microwave, whatever the chemical compounds inside of that uranium-laced meat
It was
was
like
the perfect meat to cook in the microwave.
It was like an unsauced McRib.
What
It
was
was.
it?
Let me ask you this, Rafe. Middle of a Salisbury steak is cold. You still going at it?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I thought that's how it was supposed to be served.
Me too. 3 minutes in, I have no more time. Get it in my mouth.
You use the
I'm
cold.
sorry, we're out of time.
You use the cold fusion in the middle to make the hot lava on the edges more palatable.
Yes.
Everybody knows that.
Anyway,
Frozen orange juice concentrate.
My father-in-law, big guy on that.
Still?
Really?
Yes, dude.
Still?
Every time
I
go
didn't
to
even think they
Nixa,
sold that anymore.
he always makes the orange juice in the morning, and it comes from a concentrate. That's the first time in my life. That's the only person in my life that's ever made me do that. And honestly, it's
Really?
great.
Pulpy?
It can be, yeah.
Let's see how.
Put a little water in it, boom. Suck that stuff, it's gone by 9 a.m.
I'll try that. I mean, there's no preservatives or nothing, right? It's just...
It's just frozen or concentrated. What does that even mean? It's
just
thinking
like,
hard.
Well, concentrate would be all the water is out of it. So it's just the concentrated orange.
How does one do that?
Why is it so bad? Why does everything have to say, like, not from concentrate?
I mean, how can you get the water out?
Squeeze it real hard.
Someone explain to me orange juice concentrate.
So not from concentrate. So you make it just by adding water.
Right.
So you just put the water back in.
It's delicious.
But how's it taken out?
They just, I don't know. They have like
They have a straw.
Science, man.
some sort of strainer.
Maybe I don't know. They boil it. Do they boil the water out? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't think anybody knows.
It's one of those things we just take for granted. We're like, yep, that's just how it is.
The process of removing water from orange concentrate involves evaporation.
Yeah.
A technique.
Why do you call it evaporated?
You were
then?
as
that's what we're
befuddled as I
saying.
was.
Well, yes.
Me.
Well, I said you got to, I guess, boil it out.
Boiling and evaporate is a technique where the juice heated under vacuum conditions to evaporate the water content. This process is achieved through multiple stages of evaporation, allowing for efficient water removal and better flavor retention.
Right.
It's cooled, packaged, and then reconstituted by adding water before consumption. Hey, you know what? This is just saving shipping. You know what I mean? You're not shipping the water.
It's like people that suck the air out of their clothes when they pack them into
Yes.
those little bags. That's essentially what it is.
Well, they would come in the little, you know, the little metal
It's a
tubes.
tube, yeah.
Yeah, it's either that or biscuits.
Like biscuits.
Yeah, like the biscuit.
Does it pop when you tear the
No.
thing open? So how do you open it? Is it a can opener? I've never done this before.
It may be a pop top now.
yeah, it's like biscuits. You just
Really?
you
It
open
really
up the
is.
back, the one end, the metal end, and then you boop, and you put it
Yeah,
into
it's
a
like a
thing, and you put
little
water
log.
in there, and you stir it.
It's like a little log.
Is
You
it
can
just
come
one
over.
cup, or is it like one of those how do you break it up into?
You can make a picture of it.
Yeah, you make a whole picture.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm planning for the economic apocalypse
It's $2.99.
coming in the next couple of years. So, you know, this is probably going to be
But that was
something I add to
I
my...
remember we got that. Orange juice concentrate.
It's cheaper than getting the juice. The
Yeah.
juice is double the price because they add. You're literally
Yeah.
just paying them to just keep the water in.
They don't have to ship the
Yeah,
water.
but who knows what's in that orange juice concentrate? Is it just oranges? Is it stabilizers? Is it what's in it?
I'm looking at Minute Maid, probably the most prominent of the brands. I would say
Tropicana or Minute Maid.
it's 12 ounces.
Yeah, it's
Tons
processed.
of vitamin C.
It's processed in a facility at University of Tulane, so seems good.
Somebody says, here's an article, Debunking Orange Juice Myths. Is concentrate really that bad? What the heck? Do people say that it's bad?
Yeah, that's why they have to say not from concentrate
they-
for all the snobs.
It's if you buy a jug
Yeah,
of
but that's just marketing
Tropicana
from big water, you know, from big
listen, I
bottles.
don't
And
know.
I'll to be honest with you, if it says not from concentrate, I'm buying because I am one of these people that's
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to be
That's
healthy.
been,
Well, I
con-
just-
that's been
my
convinced
thought-
that it's better.
Is
Yeah.
when you see that, it means that some of the extra minerals and vitamins are going to be missing
But how do you know that?
because they suck all the juice out, and some of that's going to have it in there.
How do you know that?
Because I have seen. I watched TV once.
Look
He's
how
our
orange he is.
he's our guy
He's our
when it
orange
comes
juice
to
expert.
But that's what I'm
orange juice
saying, like,
concentrate. He's our expert.
We all think we know. It is kind of because we just assume that, like, oh, not from concentrate must mean that this is better and something's wrong with the
Right.
concentrate.
Okay, so all right, orange juice concentrate. We don't. Some people do, I guess.
Dana Elwell still does in
Okay.
2025.
Fish sticks. When was the last time you had frozen fish sticks?
25,000 years ago.
I think South Park ruined those.
I've made my own fish sticks, but I haven't bought them. And honestly, why? Just do it.
Made them.
Somebody
Yeah.
used to do it here at the old studio. You remember that? Somebody had frozen fish sticks in the
Like
fridge all
like
the time.
Gordon's?
Must have been
Gordon's
fired since
Fisherman?
then because I
Good,
hadn't
dude.
seen those in a while. But yeah, they were in a yellow box,
Yeah,
yellow
yeah.
and blue or something.
Yeah, the guy with the raincoat.
Don't you remember they were there all the time? And I don't think it was a morning person because we wouldn't smell the fish. But when I was there in the afternoons,
Is Drew Johnson.
Somebody would.
was it?
Yeah.
I would smell.
Big
I would
fish guy.
smell the
Fish
fish.
sticks?
I don't know if he'd make fish sticks, but I think he did. And because he always had like a lean cuisine that was fish.
Yeah, you could tell it was like battered fish. It wasn't like nobody was like heating up sole or something,
Right.
but they were heating up fish sticks because it had that like Long John Silver smell. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking
like
about.
the breaded fish.
They had the kid cuisine. fish sticks.
Yeah.
Best. Yes. Brownie.
And I loved them. I still love them. If you brought some kid cuisine fish sticks in here right now with a little bit of
Tartar sauce?
Don't.
And if you don't have tartar sauce,
Make your own.
just mayonnaise with a little bit of chop up some dill pickles, throw them in there, and that's a poor man's tartar sauce.
That's tartar sauce anyway.
Yeah.
It's a win. I got to update real quick on concentrate.
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Thank
All
you.
right. The concentrate items can be bad for you because the processing removes nutrients like fiber and vitamins and often results in added sugars, preservatives, and artificial flavors.
Yeah.
Knew it.
Oh,
Knew it.
you got a big Minute
I'm
Maid?
just making mimosas. Just whatever. You know, we're not here
Big
for
Tropicana. Was that
Scott, when
on
was the last time you had fish
Tropicana.com?
sticks?
Oh, man. It's been.
Is Mrs. Paul's? Is that a?
Mrs. Paul's?
Don't look at me because I'm a woman. Mrs. Paul's.
Is that a
sounds
brand?
That
I don't
sounds like
know.
a fish stick for
Sounds
sure.
like a New York City thing. New
Mrs.
York
Paul's.
City.
Now you're saying it, it would be fun to get
Mrs.
those.
Paul's.
Mrs. Paul's fish cakes in the green box. I will say that looks really good.
Gorton's
Yeah,
fish
trust
sticks.
Gordon's fisherman.
Oh, Vandecamp's got in. The pork and beans people got into the fish stick game.
Oh, now
you-
we know it's good.
Trust me.
Did you say Gorton's?
It's Gorton, right? Yeah, not Gordon's. Gorton's.
Gorton's.
Gorton's. Yeah, it was the guy with the yellow raincoat.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the most famous one, right?
I know you did last summer.
No, you're thinking of.
No, see, he's got a.
Oh yeah, why?
That's Gorton's.
Fisherman's Friend has that. Like everybody has that.
Yeah, but he's the guy.
That was the famous one.
Yeah, you can make your own fish sticks at home by cutting up some cod and then breading it with some panko and frying them up.
What kind of fish are they using in the kid cuisine fish sticks?
I bet it's cod. I think that's
You know,
common.
it's got to be that poo fish, tilapia.
Corn on the cob.
Oh yeah, some sort
What
of poo fish.
kind?
They're all poo fish.
100% real fish.
All them
It
white flaky
is
fish.
Alaska pollock.
all
In,
them-
in kid cuisine,
There's cod, haddock, hockey, sole, and pollock.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So why don't you just
Which
take a
I'm-
seat,
hey, I
sir.
stand corrected.
Gorton's is down.
I think they're all a different flavor of poo fish. I know sole is. Sole's a
man.
poo fish.
the bottom feeding, like, they eat other fish poop,
Well, somebody's got to do it.
and
so.
I hate it.
Can I be?
Oh,
are we in the trust tree here about
Haddock is
fish?
not. Haddock is not a poo fish.
I don't always, when I make shrimp at home, I
Take
don't
the vein out?
take the poo vein out because I don't care because
neither.
we're just eating cockroaches of the sea. So
It's like
we're
chocolate.
already terrible human beings.
I've never once even concerned myself with it.
Really?
Just eat it.
If we make shrimp at home, I'm
I don't even think
I'm
that's a real
deveining
thing.
all of them.
I think that's big vein just telling you
Well, it was
something.
David Spade. He's the one that
What?
got us all to quit eating it.
I don't think it's real. I don't think
What do you
that's. I don't
mean
think
you
that's
don't think
poo-poo.
it's
I just
real?
think it's a vein. I think it's just like
there.
anything else.
You could see it.
That's not poop, dude.
What?
That's just blue
What is it?
blood that looks brown.
It is.
Cod is not a poo fish.
That's a shrimp soul.
So you think all white fish? See, look what you learned
I,
today.
I said most white flaky soft fish is poo fish. Sole, cat.
Catfish is poo fish?
Well, sure, isn't it?
Yeah, they're in the holes down at the bottom. You're noodling
Yeah, they're in the
for 'em.
toilets. Of the
In
lake.
catfish related to the plecostomus?
I have no idea.
They're bottom feeders.
What did you just say? What was that word?
Plecostomus.
Yeah, you know the
old-
giant
old
dinosaur?
plecos.
The plecostomus.
No, you know the sucker fish on your
Mary plecostomus.
I got a plecostomy
on your
bag.
fish tank.
Yeah.
That's a pleco. That's
Oh, really?
That's a poo fish.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, they're like a vacuum.
Yes.
Is anybody eating Boca burgers anymore?
Boca burger?
Do you remember those?
Yeah, we
I
had those
still-
in our freezer for a while.
100 calories.
All right, so catfish are not poo fish.
When you're
God
trying
dang.
to slim down, a Boca Burger's a good thing to have on.
But they
hand.
were, everybody had Boca burgers.
They
Those
got
are bean,
backyard
right?
ones now. They got like these.
The grillers.
They're like 4 patties frozen, and they're injected with something to make them taste like charcoal burgers. What are those called? American style.
So
Well,
wait,
Boca burgers had their day.
the fake meat thing has been a lot longer than I realized. Because that came out in the 70s.
Boca burger?
Nice.
Yeah.
What was that made of, though? It was made of gym mats?
Yeah, you don't want to ask probably. Let's see, cancer increased around the time Boca. Let's find out here.
How? So Moon cannot let go the
Well, that's
white
'cause
flaky fish,
That's
poo
because
fish.
that's because I said half facts and half falsehood.
Cod,
I just
haddock,
wanna make
pollock,
sure.
sole, halibut. All poo fish?
All considered
Where's tilapia
white
on
flaky
there?
fish. Tilapia is on there. It's just not on this list.
Incomplete list.
Tilapia is trash.
Yeah.
Tilapia is the most
Tilapia,
famous of the poo
a-
fish.
And by the
Also,
way, Boca.
highest mercury count, right? Isn't that a thing?
This is not a poo
Tilapia?
fish. The internet is broken. The internet is broken. We can all agree now that it's just total trash.
I
right?
think it's
so
mercury,
flooded
not
and so
poop.
wrong.
I feel like that's what the bad
Mercury's tuna.
Yes, but also tilapia.
Oh, man.
What we're
Don't
learning-
sleep on chicken patties either out of the freezer. The ones, I don't even know, they look like a pack of bagels. They were not even individually. They were just like stacked on top of each other.
Oh,
Right.
are you talking about the Bella Vita ones?
I think so.
Those are good.
You had to like take a butter knife and
Those are
pry
good.
one away from the group because they'd all freeze
Yeah.
together.
Excellent.
Also, another frozen in the middle. Put some white bread.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Smash
chicken
that chicken
sandwich.
patty.
A little mayonnaise.
Boom.
Or if you got a little extra like tomato sauce,
Whatever.
make like a chicken parm.
Yes.
It's a little fancy. But
I'm hungry, guys. Dang.
Well, okay, so here, this was a debate that was heating up over the weekend on social media. So a social media post going viral, which says, okay, here's the situation. General Mills hires you. Okay, you have to decide which component to eliminate from Chex Mix. Which goes first?
The breadstick.
So you have to,
I don't know
General
what's in there.
Mills hires you.
The breadstick, like in Gardetto's, the breadstick?
You have to decide which component to eliminate from Chex Mix. Here, which is the first to go? Here are the 6 classic options.
Can I tell you what's not on the damn list? The little brown Melba toast, because everybody loves those.
The rye chips?
Okay, so you
Best
have.
thing ever.
Here's the Chex Mix. Here is Chex Mix. Here are the 6 ingredients, and you have to get rid of one.
Fine.
Wheat Chex, corn Chex, square pretzel, circle pretzel, mini breadstick, and the rye chip.
You know what? I'm going to cut back. I'm going to say one of those pretzels got
Right.
to go.
I think
Yeah.
the circle pretzel's got to
Fine.
go.
Although that's kind of fun to put in
that-
your mouth because you can like put your tongue through
Yeah,
it.
or you put your little pinky.
Yeah, that's nice. I think the square one actually needs to.
I like the texture of the square.
Yeah. The square kind of looks like a window. It's tough, man. It's
what were the choices again?
Wheat Chex, corn Chex, square pretzel, circle pretzel, mini breadstick, and the rye chip.
I'm going to say
We're all-
I'm gonna say the wheat checks.
Why do we need 2 pretzel
We don't
shapes?
need 2 pretzels.
We don't need 2
But
pretzels.
you're right. There is something fun about
We need the
shape.
square one, though.
That's what I said.
The
Why
square
do we-
one's fun to like.
Square one
nibble
is
off.
good texture.
Why do we need 2 checks if we're doing
Well,
Because one is wheat and one is corn.
And the
These are
corn-
just pretzels.
I eat Chex Mix very oddly, just like Kit Kats. I like to the wheat one could probably go, but I do like how crispy it is. You know, it's kind of similar to the Melba
And it's a
toast.
different texture than the corn one.
Right. I like the corn softness.
One of the pretzels has got to go.
Can't
We're
take-
all in agreement that the rye chip should stay, right?
Yes.
Of course.
That gives it some class.
You literally dig through to eat out all the rye chips first. If you're a piece of trash, which I am, I will dig through the entire bag and just rye chip it until there's nothing.
You could buy
left.
Chex Mix all rye chips, which is
It's
too
not the
much.
same.
It's not the same.
They don't
I
taste the same. There's something about mixing with the other ingredients that season the rye chip correctly.
It's the hunt.
I went on a road
Maybe it
trip
is.
with the family. We stopped at the gas station. I'm like, oh, all rye chips? Yes. And then you're like, too many rye chips.
You just got to pay.
I made a mistake.
It helps you pace yourself.
So you don't think we should get rid of the breadsticks out of it?
No.
Now, breadsticks, I don't know why, but as I got older, I understood their purpose. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I feel there is a purpose there.
I think to dry your mouth.
Yeah, there were a
too
lot of
moist.
comments here like, easy mini breadstick. Next question.
You ever rub your tongue on one of them Gardetto's breadsticks? Not
Oh,
the
cut
sesame
you up.
one. Yeah, it's like the most fine sandpaper,
Whoa.
and it's kind of nice. There's something about
don't know.
just tongue rubbing it.
I know you're a Gardetto's lover, and I like Gardetto's too.
Love Gardetto's, dude.
But,
So much
Chex
better
Mixes, they're a Chex Mix ripoff.
Yeah, but they're better.
Yeah,
I know
they're
that they're
elite.
go.
Why are they better?
I don't know. It's just, I think it has a-
Why are they better? It's the same thing.
No, you know the smell. You know, like after you're done and you're breathing out and you can kind of taste it in your nose. Gardetto's has a different nose hit than the Chex, and I like it.
Okay.
It's just a little smokier or something.
It's the garlic.
Is it?
I think it's a little garlicky.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is. I'm just telling
What's
you.
funny?
There is a like an olfactory difference between.
You
the
ready
two.
for this? They're owned by General Mills, who also owns Chex Mix. So it's the
Oh,
same
company.
Yeah.
Probably,
Bottom up.
probably come from the same place. It's probably Chex Mix, just put in a
Hannibal,
Gardetto's bag.
Missouri.
No.
Yeah.
Hannibal?
General Mills, baby.
You think it's the same thing?
Headquarters.
So
Salute.
Gardetto's
I don't think it's
and
the same
Chex Mix are owned by the same company. And they're like the same thing.
Big profits.
Ah.
Well, you know what? I want to commend them because they knew how divided we are as a nation, and if they had to get rid of one, which one would have gotten rid of? There'd be riots in the streets.
Well, what are we getting rid of?
What's the sales?
618, unpopular opinion. Ride ships are trash.
Oh, I used to
Okay,
hate
well,
man.
why don't you just go to hell?
I used to hate
Uh-oh,
it.
somebody rode their Harley into the chat. Honestly, there's only two choices. It's either the long pretzel, whether you like it or not. The longs, whatever we're talking
Square
about.
was
Square's
square or
good.
circle?
Neither.
One's gotta go.
Whatever the long.
That's the breadstick.
The one that looks like that's clearly a pretzel. It's not a breadstick.
No. The 6 ingredients are wheat Chex, corn Chex,
I heard you.
square pretzel, circle pretzel, mini breadstick, and rye chip.
Many breadsticks gone. Or what about nuts? Aren't there nuts in
No.
Chex Mix?
Only at your aunt's house when she decides to
No.
she goes rogue and she makes it her own.
All right.
What about puppy chow?
Love puppy chow.
So do I.
Oh, God, so
and I'm
good.
a recent liker of that.
Is that a Midwest thing?
I think so.
I think so as well.
So
Really?
good. Holy crap.
Somebody made us some of that a couple of years ago for Christmas. I was like, where has this been?
I love sucking all of the powdered sugar off and then the chocolate and then is it peanut butter? And then you crunch down on the chip. That's so good.
I like boofing it.
You can't boof that.
You can boof anything if you're determined.
Okay, so here's the difference. Chex Mix, their chips are Melba Toast chips, like Learn said. And it said small, crisp, round crisps that are different from the Gardetto's rye chip. They are generally milder in flavor in Chex Mix. The rye chips are darker, crunchier, and have a bit more flavor on the
In the Gardettos?
In the Gardettos, yeah. It says what makes it unique. Breadsticks are a signature piece, thinner, crunchier, and more heavily seasoned than those in Chex Mix, designed directly inspired by the original bakery recipe. Also, the pretzels have a slight difference in shape than the Chex Mix, which will affect their overall flavor. And then the rye chip, like I said, is darker and crunchier.
It also says Gardetto, sharper, zestier, peppery. Chex Mix, more traditional, yeasty, often salty.
Yeasty. All right, so guys, here's the absolute correct ranking of Chex Mix components. All right,
Okay.
rye chips, wheat Chex, square pretzel, corn Chex, mini breadstick, circle pretzel. That's it.
Chex Mix is Gardetto's light.
Yes. Gardetto is denser.
Yeah, you know what? Gardetto's a little
substantial.
zestier. Little zestier.
I'm telling you.
It's also more of a meal.
Hit you right
It's
here.
got more,
and
yeah.
here. Hits you over here.
One's a harp, one's a Guinness.
Hits you over here. All right. So what are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of the circle pretzel.
Fine.
I'm
Bye.
getting rid of Chex Mix altogether.
No, not the question. All right, let's do this. And it is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at $10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Join me on Friday, the 1-year anniversary party of the Hot Shots on Limburg. I'll be out there from 8 to 10, giving away a ton of tickets. From St. Louis, Sam Crafton is our guest today. Sam says becoming a Team Rizz member needs to happen. He's been to too many Team Rizz events with his wife, and he's surprised he has not been chosen already. He says, I look forward to every Friday when I can listen to the entire week of show's podcast while I open the Brentwood Ice Rink, which is where I work. Let's get you on that Zamboni, Rizz.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I know. Sam Crafton from St. Louis is our Team Rizz member of the day. Get a super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Learn, what do you got for us?
Brittany has deleted Instagram. Kim doesn't believe we landed on the moon. The Rizz Show curse lives on, and the highest paid dead celebrities.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next. And your crap on celebrities. Stay there. Welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier text line 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails RizzShow1057thepoint.com. Sex time fun facts coming up. Are we doing the Sea Captain?
Yes.
Sea Captain personals?
Indeed we are.
All right, great.
I'm gonna check in for the. Well, I mean, it's fall. Boats are getting, put on the lift. Now, if you go out, you got to go out with the crabbing crew. So I just want to see what's happening on SeaCaptainDate.com.
SeaCaptainDate.com. Don't forget Rizz Show Game Night, a whole new uncensored cluster F of a show. Tickets are on sale now, Friday night, December 12th at the pageant. Join us for a night of fun. Playing a bunch of games live on stage, uncensored, hosted by Game Show Battle Rooms. You might even get picked to come play on stage with us. You have a shot to score some cash and prizes. Tickets, as I said, are on sale now. Must be 21 and older. Tickets are going fast.
Yeah. Like more within 24 hours.
Yes. More than halfway sold out. Almost 3/4 of the way sold out. So get your tickets while you can. Supported by Trim Light, Southeast Missouri, and by our friends at Mick Ultra. So December 12th will be our last show of the year. And then we'll end in style at the pageant. But King Scott's already got his freaking Christmas tree up.
Yes, indeed.
Crazy.
Is that? Do you do this every year?
Crazy.
Well, it's been a goal for the last few years, and it usually ends up being maybe like the 5th, the 10th, or 15th or something. But this year it worked out perfect where we really didn't have anything this weekend. So the house was nice and clean. It was like, let's just go for it.
That's
and
great.
We did. And it felt good. We started the process Saturday, but we actually did it fully on Sunday.
It's all up?
Everything on the lower level is pretty much there, or at least placed out, and it's going to be, things are going to be moved around. But upstairs, we got a tree there that's getting ready to be decorated.
You don't think that's too early?
No.
For him, I feel like this is.
We did a Christmas movie last night. It was Queen Latifah, a Christmas movie with her, and it was really good.
Did
all of our stuff's up?
It is what?
But it's upstairs. Like we got it out of the basement. We were shooting a Christmas video yesterday,
Okay, well,
so all that stuff needed to be there, and we were just like, oh, we'll leave it here, and as a family, and the next day or two, we'll put it up.
I'm fine with it. Whatever. Like, what do you do? I mean, you don't decorate really for Thanksgiving. You put like a turkey. It's food. Like you put
the cornucopia, the horn of plenty.
Here's what we're doing.
I took all my Halloween stuff down on Saturday. Like I took it all down immediately.
We're doing Christmas inside, but on the outside, there's a Thanksgiving wreath and like a leaf.
Pick
thing.
one.
No.
There
is one. On the outside, it's going to be Thanksgiving until the day after Thanksgiving.
Has Mariah Carey declared a Christmas yet?
I think she did actually post a video this weekend.
Oh, she did?
I think so. Of course she did.
why not?
She's capitalizing as well.
She was frozen in ice. She was in an ice block, and it was like they were thawing her out, and she just hit the high note, and the ice shattered all around her. And then you heard the music. You heard the song
let's
start.
play it.
Has she declared? Let me see.
Get the song out. Let's get everybody in the mood.
It was like people pulling a block of ice, like scientists pulling it out of the Antarctic.
It's like Encino
You could
Man.
kind of see like a little red suit inside it. Couldn't tell who it was, and then she hit the. And the ice
There we go.
Yes.
Shattered.
People.com, Mariah Carey declares it's time.
Yep.
And what day was it?
1 day ago.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
She's going to be in her 80s.
Well, as long as the Queen of Christmas says it's time.
All right. She's invited over. You can come hang out, Mariah.
Not the King of
so
St.
cool.
Louis, the Queen of Christmas. I don't care what you say.
The next
But we're
generations.
royalty. We can hang together.
The next generations are going to know her as Mrs. Christmas.
She is the Queen of Christmas.
We got
Until
Jim
I-
Carrey's
So smart.
he's the king of Christmas, I guess, and then she's the queen.
How is Jim Carrey the King of
Because
Christmas?
he's the Grinch.
The Grinch.
Do you like the Grinch, Scott, or are you anti-Grinch?
No, I love the Grinch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a.
I live it.
But my favorite
I
one
know
is
that.
It's got to be. It's a toss up between Home Alone and Gremlins. No, Elf. I mean, yeah, Home
I love
Alone or
Elf,
Elf.
too.
Yeah.
I refuse to watch all the classic Christmas movies until it's actually Christmas, though. Like, I won't be doing Christmas Vacation right now. I'm not going to be doing none of that. I will be doing A Family Stone just to get all the crying out of the way because Diane Keaton is dead, and it's going to be a real hard year for us that love that movie, even though that movie is very odd. I know.
I walked
Love
upstairs
it.
yesterday. I was finishing everything. And I walk upstairs, and my wife's all bundled up. What is she watching? Love Actually.
Yeah.
Of that movie. If
Here
you
we
want to
go
talk about
again.
overrated.
I agree.
Here we go again.
Here we go. Every year.
And the same thing happened. I sat down. I go, wait. What is this guy? Like a retired pop star? And then she has to take me through the backstory. And then it goes to the next one. I go, what is he? He's the best friend. He's in love with his best friend's wife. Is it?
Right.
How does that happen? How's
I
that
don't
okay?
like
And and then she takes me through all the things, and I go, what am I doing? And she goes, here, take the remote. What are we doing? We do
Yeah,
this every
turn it
year.
off.
Listen, I know I get heat about this because I do love A Family Stone. Everybody's like, ooh, that movie's even worse because it's the brothers swapping the girlfriends at Christmas.
Say, oh, that's
You know what I'm
I think I
saying?
walked in on that scene as well.
Dylan Mulroney or whatever. And
But they didn't, right? They just thought they did?
Owen Wilson. Or Luke
Is it
Wilson.
wrong that my favorite movie
No,
is
they
Seven
do
Brides
it.
for Seven Brothers?
Here's Mariah Carey. I don't know. She doesn't curse in this, does she?
Halloween slayed, but now it's time. Spill the tea. Who's the thief?
Busted! Bad news, Mariah Carey. The elves are striking this year. Elf revenge for putting us through holiday hell.
What?
Santa's helper quit. I'm pawning all this so I can afford elf therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
Your lipstick? I'm taking it. Christmas, it's canceled. No bells, no cheer, no glam. Bye, sweetie.
You can't cancel Christmas.
Cancel.
Any last words?
Yeah. It's time.
Can we not?
I guess it's time.
God, that voice. 7 octaves. Good for her.
It sounds like a door opening slowly.
I had that on that Disney Halloween record.
do it again. Do just that part.
I didn't know
Let me
it's.
see if I get back to it.
It
Hang on.
really did, dude. It was a door.
I was annoyed and I turned it off.
All
Tis the
right.
season, y'all. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Here we come.
You're
You want to hear it again?
yes,
Okay, all
Mr. Grinch.
Christmas.
Any last words?
Just imagine the door.
Yeah. It's time.
Can we not?
Oh.
It's not a voice anymore.
Oh, that is great.
That's her weapon, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
think if you
incredible.
squirted WD-40 down her throat, it's over for her.
Oh,
Yeah, loosen that up a little bit.
She's got a hinge.
Your mother checking in, Rizz. I've been watching Hallmark Christmas movies since October 15th.
You're an insane person.
she's awesome.
Okay, let's figure out what happened today back in the day. November 3rd, 77 years ago, 1948, the Chicago Tribune mistakenly calls a presidential election for the wrong candidate, which allowed an amused Harry S. Truman to claim victory while holding the headline, Dewey defeats Truman. Where was that at? St. Louis Union Station.
Dang.
71 years ago, 1954, the first Godzilla movie was released. 64 years ago, 1961, the Country Music Association inducted Jimmy Rogers, Fred Rose, and Hank Williams as its first class into the Country Music Hall of Fame. 47 years ago, 1978, Different Strokes debuts on NBC.
For different folks.
35 years ago, 1990, what hit number 1 on the pop singles chart, making it the first rap single ever to top the chart? 1990, 35 years ago today, this song hit number 1 on the pop singles chart, becoming the first rap single to ever do that.
Crisscross.
Make you want to jump.
Oh, darn it. That's not a bad guess.
Rapper's Delight was earlier.
Way earlier.
Didn't hit number 1.
Didn't hit number 1. So the first
MC Hammer.
rap single ever
yeah.
to top.
Hammer time.
Show me
Ice Ice Baby.
1990.
1990. You said Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Well, Ice. Ice Ice Baby. It's number 1.
Sad.
33 years ago, 1992, Rage Against the Machine puts out their self-titled debut record. 31 years ago, 1994, the first Sony PlayStation console is released. 29 years ago, 1996, Kobe Bryant becomes the youngest player to make his NBA debut, 18 years, 2 months, 11 days old.
Dude, I've been watching Starting Five on Netflix, which is all about different players in the NBA, and it's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you are an NBA fan and you have yet to watch it, Tim obviously is a massive one, and we were watching it this weekend, and I got really into it.
Like
Pretty cool.
Hard Knocks for the NFL?
Kind of, yeah. It follows like different guys that
are
you know
Currently playing?
that are currently playing.
Oh, cool.
And their personal lives, and just, I don't know, it's really neat. I liked it.
27 years ago, 1998, Britney Spears, at the age of 16, releases her debut single, Baby One More Time. And last year, in 2024, legendary music producer Quincy Jones dies at the age of 91. Produced all that Michael Jackson stuff. 1 year ago today. Rashida Jones' father. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we start with this. Speaking of Britney Spears, another worrying signal from Britney is that she apparently deleted her Instagram account again. So in recent weeks, she's made a number of bizarre posts, often showing herself dancing on camera in a state of undress. Well, last week, for example, she made a post suggesting that it wasn't her in a video showing her driving erratically. And then on October 7th, she'd claimed that she'd fallen down a set of stairs after posting a shot with bruises and arms and bandages on her wrist. Of course, we know about the poop in the background, of the dog poop in the background, and the knives. And she's also been butting heads with her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, whose memoir, You Thought You Knew, really does paint a pretty dire picture of Britney, especially as a mother. So she's off the gram now.
Are we getting him on next week?
I have an in for Kevin Federline, possibly on November 11th.
Yes. K-Fed next week.
On Veterans Day?
On Veterans Day.
On
Veterans Day.
Yes.
K-Veterans Day, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So we will be talking to him, hopefully, and get kind of a more inside scoop
Get
about
all your
that.
K-Fed questions out.
Yeah,
guys.
for
Come on,
sure.
let us know.
An Oasis fan in Melbourne, Australia, really upset Liam Gallagher during their show at the Marvel Stadium on Friday. During Champagne Supernova, a fan let off a flare in the audience, causing Liam to say during the song, "Naughty, naughty, naughty." Then on X after the show, Liam Gallagher wrote, "To the massive a-hole who launched that flare into the crowd last night at the gig in Melbourne, you were seriously screwed up and you will get yours, trust me."
Ooh.
So that's kind of crazy. Like, who brings a flare into a show?
By the way, a parent checking in saying that now is the time they start threatening the kids with Santa's watching.
Okay.
So as soon as Halloween's over,
It is
we're in the
Christmas time.
season of now Santa's watching. You better be good.
He's always watching.
Well, now you really, as a parent, you start to
Okay.
really hammer
So
it.
it's not too early for that. We can start bringing that
That's
out.
fine, yeah.
A British farm celebrated the life of Ozzy Osbourne. They took the Guinness World Records and made a massive squash mosaic of the musician's image.
Just as he would have wanted.
Just to, what?
Just as Ozzy would have wanted.
Yeah, I know. This
A
is so
portrait in
beautiful.
squashes.
So they unveiled the ceremony and they dedicated to Sharon and Kelly. The end result did get them earning a Guinness World Record for the largest mosaic of pumpkins
Amazing.
and squash. Pretty cool. Ariana Grande is doing the next season of American Horror Story along with a veteran cast. So this actually looks kind of cool. So Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, St. Louis's own, Angela Bassett, Kathy Bates, Emma Roberts, Billy Lord, Jessica Lange. She's coming back.
Evan Peters, who's that?
Evan Peters was in Murder House. He's a
St.
real
Louis.
cute guy. You would know his face.
Can
He
I
was
see a
Quicksilver.
Oh, yeah.
He was
He dated Emma Roberts for a little while.
in the Marvel universe. He is from St. Louis.
He's and he was also in the what was it Dahmer? Who did
Yeah,
he play?
he's Dahmer.
Yeah, in the Netflix thing.
St. Louis's own.
Should take some
What
pictures.
high school did you go to?
I don't know.
The same one, John Burroughs, I believe.
They all went to Burroughs.
Wow. How's it
Burroughs,
possible?
huh?
They all go to
I
Burroughs.
could be wrong. Look it up.
So this is going to be the 13th season for American Horror Story, and I looked up like all of the different season focuses. Obviously, like the first handful were the best. So Murder House, Asylum, Coven, Freak Show, Hotel, Roanoke, Cult, Apocalypse, 1984 double feature, NYC, and then the last one in 2024 was Delicate. So I don't really have much details about what season 13 is going to be about, but Ariana Grande is going to be in it. So rejoice,
He
everybody.
didn't go to high school here.
Michigan.
He moved in 2001. He went to Grand Blanc, Michigan, to Grand Blanc High School.
Baldwin boy.
Baldwin boy.
Love that.
He's a Baldwin boy.
On the latest episode of The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian says she doesn't think we landed on the moon and claimed it could have been scary, but it didn't happen. Here's a little segment of, I guess, Kim talking about that.
Okay.
For the record, do you think that we didn't walk on the moon?
I don't think we did. I think it was fate. Sending you, like, so far, 1 million interviews with both Buzz Aldrin and the other one. Do it. This girl says, what was the scariest moment? And he goes, there was no scary moment because it didn't happen. It could have been scary,
Buzz
but it
Aldrin
wasn't
said
because
that.
it didn't happen.
Buzz Aldrin said we did not land on the moon.
She referenced Buzz. She said,
Didn't Buzz come out and be like, what?
well, the NASA acting administrator, Sean Duffy, responded on social media and says, yes, Kim, we've been to the moon before 6 times. He also pointed out that NASA's current Artemis mission is set to return humans to the moon, proving that the lunar landings were real.
If I'm not mistaken, did Buzz Aldrin smack somebody in the face?
Was it
saying
Buzz
that?
or
for
was
saying that, like on like a
I think
interview.
like a panel or something.
That's justified to me. You go all the way to the damn moon and somebody's going to
Question
gaslight you into thinking you didn't go there? I don't think so.
Yeah, he did punch somebody.
Yeah, did he smack him or punched him?
Punches a jerk in the face for calling him a liar. Oh. But Kim's right about that video. He's talking to a little kid at his school or something like that.
Look, I know.
And says they didn't go.
You know she did her research when she can reference Buzz Aldrin and the other one.
Right.
I know she's done a deep dive.
Buzz Aldrin's alive or dead?
He's alive. He's like
alive.
94 or something. And he's married to some 50-year-old.
Is he alive?
He is alive.
Thank
and
you.
he's 95.
Thank you.
And he still looks like he could kick your ass.
Absolutely, he does.
Boys.
I looked up some facts about the moon landing, and because I don't know a lot about it. So it was a massive team effort. There were approximately 400,000 people that worked on the Apollo 11 mission, and it took 102 hours. It took 4 days, 6 hours, and 45 minutes to travel from Earth to the moon's surface. And they collected about 50 pounds of moon rocks and different soil samples, which were brought back to Earth to study. And then they were smelly. So this is the thing that's most interesting to me. So upon returning to the module, the astronauts noticed that the moon dust had a very unique odor. They said it smells like a wet fireplace ash or the smell after a fireworks show. Also like barbecue, which is kind of weird.
Buzz Aldrin's wife died 4 days ago.
Oh, my gosh.
R.I.P.
Sorry, Buzz.
We just brought him up.
I didn't do.
Let's
don't.
not be saying
Why are you
that.
pointing at me 4 days
counted
ago?
I pointed up to the
TikTok.
sky. I
Right.
pointed up to the sky.
This one's on Kim.
Yeah, this is on Kim. Don't put, Moon didn't say anything about Buzz. Kim K did. How dare her?
Isn't he married to a 50-year-old? Dead at 66.
Okay, 66. All right. Hey, she looked
Sucks.
50.
She looked great.
Good for her.
This show did cancel something, though.
Yeah.
The longest
was
running
very
show
strange.
on MTV, Ridiculousness, has finally ended. So the decision to cancel was made by the network's top executives, and they told everybody last week. Rob Dyrdek, can never say his damn name, premiered in 2011, ran for 46 seasons, featuring clips of ridiculous videos from the internet.
Okay, I will say, so we had Murr from Impractical Jokers in studio on Friday, and I said, you guys are on True TV what Ridiculousness is on MTV.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, way to go,
24
Rizz.
hours on.
It's always on, and I believe you said it's the show that never ends.
Well, so he did a deal.
No.
So he
You
had
said ridiculous is like the show that never ends. It's always on. They're always going to keep making it.
So he had.
Did I also say it'll never get canceled?
I believe you did.
Run the
I'll
tape.
put money on it.
I believe you did.
Dyrdek had a business podcast. It was amazing, actually. It was just kind of him talking about different things, and he's like a serial entrepreneur. He invests. He has like a, it's kind of not like a think tank, but it's like an investor tank that he takes on.
Like Shark Tank?
No, yeah, kind of. He takes on like partners and he invests in them, and then he helps like grow the business and sell the business, right? And he was talking about his MTV deal. He's talked about it multiple times. That dude went in there and did the smartest deal that's probably ever been done in
great.
cable TV, and he did it where he kind of leveraged everything that he had, the simplicity and the machine that he had of making that show, and then the deal that he did with MTV. The reason that they have to play it all the time is because of the deal that they struck with him to pay for it, and they're like, "Well, we have to play
Well, it
this."
also cost nothing to make.
Well, and also it will continue to air.
Yeah. He
So-
says that he
it's a genius.
roughly
move.
makes $32 million a year from Ridiculousness.
Yeah, genius move, and he films like 30 of them or something in a day.
Yeah.
How much of that money does he give to Daniel Tosh for stealing his idea?
What? Shots fired.
Is that a thing there? Like,
Well, if we want to go down that road,
I
we
just
could
when
be
it
there
came out,
forever.
everyone was like, "This is just
it is a very similar show.
Tosh Point oh, starring Rob Dyrdek."
What is Daniel Tosh up to these days?
I mean, he's doing.
He's got a
doing
podcast where he interviews regular people that aren't famous.
Well, Ridiculousness will be still airing all of the produced episodes on MTV with select seasons still available on Paramount Plus.
46 seasons, huh?
46, yeah. Wild.
He took advantage of MTV's desperateness.
Yes.
Absolutely. Catherine Bach, who played Daisy Duke in Dukes of Hazzard, she's 71 years old. She was recently hospitalized after suffering complications from surgery. And her co-star Ben Jones, who played Cooter, shared the news on Facebook saying, "Breaking news, our dear Catherine Bach has just been admitted to the hospital in LA on an emergency basis. She had an embolism that probably developed as a result of a recent surgery. We'll keep you posted."
Tight shorts.
Little tight shorts. Here's
Tight
a little
shorts.
Dukes of Hazzard scene for you. take you back in time.
Miss Daisy,
Hey, Sheriff.
you're going to have to come with me.
Why, sure, I'd love to, but I've got to get myself to work. I'm going to be late.
Now, you don't understand. I mean, I'm going to have to arrest you.
Oh, my Lord, what for?
Hijacking, that's what for.
Hijacking my heart.
Heidi Klum, we talked about this earlier, that Craig Gass went to her party. I don't know if you saw this on Instagram. Craig said he stayed, and then she was supposed to get there at 9 and didn't show up for like many hours, so they just left. They saw her like walk in,
Well,
I guess.
her Halloween party is very famous. Like,
It
because
is.
she goes all out.
She's the true queen of Halloween.
She's the queen of Halloween.
And I always look forward to what she's going to dress up as because she's always insane. And she spent 10 hours in makeup for the final reveal. She was Medusa, which was awesome. And she
Did you
looked
see the
great.
costume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
The snakes are moving.
Yeah.
I had to like stare at it for a second and go, is there a real snake in there? Because, I mean, it went like this
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
like kind of came back. And I was like, wow, that looks real.
She looked great. This news might put a damper on your excitement going into the final season of Stranger Things, but Millie Bobby Brown allegedly accused her on-screen father, David Harbour, of bullying and harassment. So this isn't like sexual harassment. Apparently, she filed a formal complaint before filming the final season and had a personal representative with her when they had to film the finale. And according to a source, there were pages and pages of accusations. So this investigation's been going on for months.
Like what?
Just bullying behavior.
Yeah, but
What does that mean?
So David went through an internal investigation over Millie's claims, but the outcome is really unknown. His estranged wife Lily was by his side throughout the drama, which she had a crazy Halloween costume as well.
Lily Allen?
Yes, because they're divorced now, and he allegedly cheated on her, I guess, and she dressed up as the woman that he had an affair with, like Matilda. I think her name was Matilda.
Oh, man.
So
Her new album is just a roast of David
of him.
Harbour.
yeah, but anyway.
I would like to hear a specific because when you say bullying,
Right.
that
Bullying and harassment, but not of sexual harassment. It's like he was just mean. It sounds like he was just a turd.
all right, which I think can be interpreted.
Well, I will say it's only one source. Like the Daily Mail is the only source that's reporting this. And they said the source for the Daily Mail is a friend of the ex-wife.
So maybe this could be inflated.
Okay, so this is one of those things.
Could be.
I just mean like when you say bullying, like that's so vague.
Did he raise his voice? It could
Right,
be interpreted
and like
as a million things.
is he serious? And I hate to do this, but like the younger generation and the older generation, they have two different ways of doing things and two different ways of understanding things. And we hear this a lot about like
we
old
talked
guard.
about this with Rennie Knott.
That's what I kind of mean. And like old guard, saying that the young guard coming in is kind of after him or whatever, but at the same time feels like they're after them. And maybe it's just a misinterpretation because I got a feeling a young actor with a lot of power and a lot of money, and I'm not saying her, I'm just saying
she's the star of that show.
right, like could misinterpret something and take it a long ways.
Yeah, without examples, it's hard to tell, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
It
I've
could
seen
be
it.
true.
I've
Who
seen
knows?
it in our workplace, and if I'm seeing it in our workplace, I'm sure it's.
I told you
everywhere
not
else.
to say
Can you
anything.
give us examples?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
And you will.
Somebody was mean to
Face the
you? Who's
consequences.
bullying you? I will take
John
them out.
Hewlett.
No.
John Hewlett.
Who's bullying
What?
you? Is
Better
somebody
not
bullying
say
you?
anything.
No. It's no. It's not that. No. I was the bully.
Is it
And I
because-
was like, what?
Oh, no.
So
Yeah.
Stop bullying everybody, Moon.
it was like
You did give me a swirly my first day.
Yeah, you
and
wedgied
make me eat
me,
a
like-
hot chip
man,
and cuss on the TV.
that's
on the radio.
Rizz's rule. The
That's the
initiation
initiation.
swirly.
I will say, I don't, the David Harbour, Lily Allen stuff. I did a dive on that this weekend, and I'm like, they both seem like kind of awful people.
Really?
Seems like they found each other for a reason. Yeah, like he does seem like a total turd, but she's not great either. Like she had some weird stuff. Like she's banned from Hinge, and she impersonates Charlie XCX on the internet and
What?
trolls
What?
people. She does all kinds of weird. She's kind of a weird cat.
She's the
She's
sister.
great, and her album is like if Taylor Swift had a sharper tongue. I mean, she goes in on him.
So her
like, this is not
her brother's
innuendo.
the guy from Game of Thrones.
Right, Alfie.
Alfie, yeah.
No.
Oh, really?
way.
Yeah. Reek. Yeah.
Oh, I could see it. Yeah, their little eyes look the same.
So how would I know her? Like, what is
She's a
she?
singer. Remember she had the song Smile?
In college, I remember
No.
that single came out. Yeah, like 03. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
kind
she
of a
was-
weird.
she was
She's
a
British,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a thing for a little bit.
Speaking of pop stars, Drew Barrymore showed up at Sabrina Carpenter's concert dressed as Ghostface from Scream, and she got, fake arrested. Here's a little bit of how that sounded from our girl Sabrina.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Who are you? Ghostface? I know there's someone under there.
I love that.
That's fun.
And the banter continued. Barrymore pretended to undress, and then Sabrina Carpenter took her hand and had pink fuzzy handcuffs before heading back towards stage to perform. Love that. And finally, Forbes has released a list of the top paid dead celebrities for 2025. Who do you guys think is on this list? I have like a top 5.
Elvis.
Essentially. Elvis Presley. He's part of the top 10, but not part of the top 4.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is the number 1 dead celebrity, topping the list, earning $105 million this year.
Surprising, because I thought it would be?
Who?
Jimmy Buffett.
Ooh, that's a
Jimmy
good one.
Buffett was on the list in the top 10 as well.
Not number 2? Or?
No. So Miles Davis, Elvis Presley, Jimmy Buffett, Bob Marley, and John Lennon round out the top 10.
Oh, man,
So we got Michael Jackson. Who do you think's number 2 on this list? This is like in the children's realm.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, $85 million.
Oh.
And then I'll just give you the other 2.
Schultz.
So Pink Floyd's founding members Richard Wright and Syd Barrett tied for 3rd with $81 million, and the Notorious B.I.G. came in 5th place with $80 million in that
Holy
afterlife
crud.
money. Yeah, which is
way.
wild. And that's your crap on celebrities.
Your celebrity celebrating a birthday on this fine day. We begin with Kendall Jenner, who is now 30. Colin Kaepernick, who is now 38. Antonia Thomas, that's Dr. Claire Brown on The Good Doctor, is 39. Dolph Lundgren
Nice.
is 68. If he has a birthday, he has a birthday. Phil Simms is 70. Adam Ant is 71. We have Kathy Kinney. Does anybody recognize that name?
Kathy Kinney. No.
That's Mimi on the Drew Carey Show. Remember Mimi?
Yeah.
She's 71.
Makeup.
Dennis Miller is 72. Steven Spielberg's wife, Kate Capshaw, is 72. Roseanne Barr is 73. Larry Holmes, the heavyweight boxing champ from 78 to 85, is 76. Lulu, she sang To Sir with Love. She's 77. And we have the Hollywood Squares announcer, Shadow Stevens. Shadow Stevens is 78. And Michael Dukakis, the guy in the tank.
Yeah. Killed his political career.
Yeah, after he was photographed wearing a silly army helmet and riding in a tank in 1988 or so.
Yeah.
And his career
Really
was pretty much over
torpedoed
there.
his presidential run.
Lost the race for the White House to George Bush, the first. Michael Dukakis is 92 congratulations years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday, which being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Buffy Davis. And today's birthday girl's been in 193 fine films, including Attack of the Monster Memories, Big Melons 24, Brazilian Heat, Deliveries in the Rear, Farmer's Daughters, Genital Hospital, The Hottest Show in Town, Passage to Ecstasy, Thanks for the Memories, Not War of the Worlds, Whore of the Worlds, and who could forget her role in 1986's Rambone Does Hollywood. Buffy Davis is 59 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities.
I don't want to blame the parents, but if you're going to name your kid Shadow, just use the word Shadow. Why put an E at the end of the O, you dork?
Dude, pull up the Dukakis picture.
I don't think Shadow's his real name.
Shadow Stevens.
Well, then it's
He's a
his
radio
fault.
guy.
Then it's his fault.
He was center square a lot.
He was the announcer. Yeah,
I know.
He
He was on the show, though, too.
Yeah.
Michael Dukakis tank.
And I'm Shadow Stevens. Michael Dukakis.
Michael Dukakis.
I gotta say, if this was the thing today, it would be the leading photo. This guy lost his career off of this photo.
I don't know, man.
But this is what half of these guys do these days.
I don't know if it's so much the helmet as the khaki, like the suit he has on. The juxtaposition of it made me laugh really hard.
Yeah,
he's got like a khaki windbreaker on with a tie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a silly picture. That killed his career.
Isn't that wild though?
Yeah.
I mean, this is right up there with the Howard Dean.
Oh, that was.
All right, listen, phrase that pays every hour from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. We will drop a keyword, 9 code words total per day. That will form one mystery phrase created by a member of this here radio program. The phrase that pays is 2 cash giveaway games in one. Catch a couple of those code words during the day. You can enter each one on the Point mobile app or at 1057thepoint.com for your shot at $1,000. Each hour is a new chance to get entered to win up to 9 times per day. But if you play along all day and you collect all 9 keywords.
The phrase that pays.
The phrase that pays.
More money. More money.
Searching for the phrase that pays. It's time to tell us the Rizz Show's phrase that pays.
All right, so this is the phrase from Friday. It was my phrase. So if you have all 9 words, if you give me the correct 9-word phrase that pays, I will give you $250. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Phones are lit up. I love people write it down throughout the whole weekend. Mm-hmm. Keep it close to them. Ready to hear that obnoxious sounder. Let's go to Patrick. Patrick, hello.
Hello.
All right, Patrick, give me the 9-word phrase that pays from Friday.
9 words are too many for my tiny brain.
That's it.
Very good.
9 words are too many for my tiny brain. That was the phrase that pays for Friday. Congratulations, Patrick.
Well done, well
you
done.
are $250 richer. Hang on one second. That's it. All right, today is a moon phrase that pays. Forgot to mention, we do have a concert announcement to make at 9 o'clock. A pretty good one.
Yeah.
Big one.
Big one. So stay tuned for that. All right, stay there. Man, it was an interesting Sunday for football.
Yeah.
Quite a few upsets. Moon, you have the results for Week 9's Rizz Show Fast Lane Pick'em Challenge, where we are up currently 5-3.
Yeah.
5 wins Rizz Show, 3 wins Fast Lane. How did we do yesterday?
Well,
usually not a good start when you go,
I'll start with this room. This room, the winner, had 8.
Okay, so, and we got a game tonight. We got a game tonight. It's the Cowboys
Cowboys and the Cardinals.
Cardinals. I'm assuming everybody's got the Cowboys?
In Dallas. I will tell you this, everyone has the Cowboys.
Okay, on both sides?
On both sides.
Okay, so tonight's game will not play into
That's right.
the winner or loser.
So the winner in this room has 8, and that's me. And then Scott Rizzuto is also tied for 8.
8.
I don't know why it ranked me above you, but we are tied for 8 in first place. Second place, or third, shall I say, with 7 is King Scott.
Thank you.
I'm not even applauding because this is terrible.
And Learn with 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rafe Williams has 6.
Oh.
Rafe Williams.
Rough week, dude.
The weakest link.
True that. I picked, you know what's funny, man, is there were so many locks this week. They're supposed to be locks that I was like, I'm going to pick 3 upsets. I picked the Bengals. I picked the Texans, and the Chiefs were technically an upset.
Bengals almost took it, man. Joe Flacco had
So did the
hell of a
Texans.
game. Texans.
Even with Stroud going down, they only lost to Denver like right at the last
the
second.
Texans as well.
But the only 3 underdogs that didn't win were the 3 I picked. Every other dog won this week. Like, it was such a crazy week.
Yeah.
Like, all these teams that were like, the Colts lost. The Steelers, who'd the Steelers beat? They beat the Colts?
Yeah, the Steelers won.
The Broncos won.
The Broncos won.
Broncos have been winning, but there was like Detroit lost. Like
Kansas City lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the Broncos are like 7-2, which is surprising, right? Like, who thought that was going to happen?
Yeah, but that's why I picked the Texans, like, at home. Like, the Broncos have won. They're all one-score games. A couple of them are against really bad teams. I feel like they're paper champs right now, but still 7-2.
Well, okay, so what total points for us?
36.
36 points. Okay. Is it good enough to beat the Fast Lane?
I'm going to start from the bottom of the Fast Lane. Well, their last place had 8.
Okay, so no, we did
Which,
not.
if you remember,
we did not beat.
was our first place.
We did not beat the Fast Lane. I will tell you, we got our asses whooped.
Did they
That's Terry
cheat?
Davis. BK also had 8. Jamie Rivers had 9. Stelter had 9. Andrew Marsh had 10. That gives them 44 that kicked our butts.
No, Minnesota beat the Lions.
That's what it was, yeah.
Carolina beat Green Bay, which was another weird game.
Insane.
Pittsburgh beat the Colts.
And I will say the Chiefs yesterday beat themselves because they definitely
It was nail biter.
were the better team than they
come back at the end.
They
just didn't play at the beginning.
They typically do when they lose.
My husband was yelling at the TV saying that the refs were doing something to Joe Burrow. So
there was an intentional grounding where the ball got tipped, and they were just like, They moved them back. It was
Well-
like 4th and 16, and they were just like, it's not a reviewable call.
Usually it's the other way where everybody's saying the Chiefs are paying off
Sure.
the refs. So it evened out.
But Tim
I'm not
said that
complaining.
the Bills always beat the Chiefs in regular season,
And then when it comes to
we
the playoffs,
beat
yes.
them in
Yeah,
the playoffs.
I think they're like 5-2 in the last 7 games.
Well-
regular season, or maybe more. I don't know.
We got our asses whooped. Final score?
The final score is 44-36.
Yeah.
Well, not the final score, but
Well, with the exception of tonight's
yeah,
game.
yeah. There will be a difference of 8.
Regardless. Well, it's 5-4.
It makes me feel better about dumping out hard this week is that I didn't cost. It wasn't like a 1 or 2 point difference where I really cost us. Like we got pretty much
We
shellacked
got
this week.
taken. Yeah, we got taken behind the woodshed.
Yeah. It makes it a little easier to digest.
Yeah. All right. So how many shots you got coming your way?
That's 2.
2. Sorry, pal.
Week 1, week 9. If I can
All right.
keep them spaced out like that, I'll be doing fine.
Let's do sex time fun facts. Sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
Okay, so I saw the following on social media from a woman called Lease on Life, Lise, and it's on life.
Okay.
With 2 eyes, if you're keeping score at home. So Lease on Life, here's what she wrote. And fellas, I don't want you saying anything until Learn finishes her answer. Because I want your opinion on this.
Okay.
Lease on Life writes, so I went to the gym today, and not one single guy stopped by and said hello or spoke to me. Guys, if you're at the gym and you see a middle-aged woman, at least stop and say hello, because this may be the only social time she gets today.
No thanks. We don't need that. No, this is weird. I don't want to open the door.
Does she speak for all of womanhood?
No, she sounds like she needs some attention, and that's fine if that's what she needs. But I think the women going to the gym, no matter what their age, everybody's wanting to be left alone. Let's just get sweaty and take our stupid gym selfies and just get these glutes in where we want them. We don't need people coming over, and it's not a potluck.
Saying hello.
Okay, yeah.
She got a lot of followers?
I don't. So you're saying she's just doing it for attention?
No, I have a totally different take. Just let me get there. Does she have a lot of followers?
You know what? I don't know. Let me look.
Has nobody said hi to her lately?
Let's assume that she does. Okay, and I'm gonna I'll take the role of Jeff Burton here.
Okay.
Listen, fellas, if you want to go hitting on people at gyms, this is your pass. Print this out. Take it with you. Say hi to everybody. If somebody objects, be like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm just following the directions of one of your representatives.
The representatives. Yeah, the liaison at the gym.
I mean, it says right here, I'm supposed to say hi to you, and listen, I'm sorry, I'll move on to the next.
As a middle-aged woman now, I don't go to a gym. I work out at home, but I just want to get in and get out. I don't want to be talking. Like I have my AirPods in, right?
Yeah, who wants to talk at the gym?
Who?
At all?
At all.
Like I probably don't even want to be
Danger.
here.
This is danger.
Yeah, I probably don't even want to be here. I force myself to be here.
I don't make eye contact with anybody.
Yeah, don't you guys feel weird?
If I see a gal that's middle-aged and older, I'm just like, wow, this is so neat. You can still do this.
Look
Congratulations.
at you up out of the house.
Look at you on the elliptical.
Look at you out.
Do it, girl.
Wow, that's amazing.
Exactly. You know what? Maybe like a
No.
like a
No,
high
no.
five.
A high five. Yeah, that's what we should do.
That's
I
fine,
see too many videos of people posting like, look at him. He's undressing me with his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to encourage the gals in there.
I try
Good
not
job.
to.
Wow.
I accidentally made eye contact in the mirror twice and just abandoned the exercise I was in.
That's good.
And just moved on.
I don't even want to look at myself.
I don't even want to talk to people like, hey, can I use those weights? That's the only dialogue that needs to be
I don't
happening,
like that.
right?
I don't even like that.
No?
Yeah.
If I see like a bench and there's like a kettlebell by it, but no one's using it, I'm just like,
Pass it
I'm
by.
going home.
Listen,
I don't even.
you ladies go to the gym in your skimpy outfits,
Hell yeah, we do. And that's fine. That's not
which is fine.
what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
It feels better to work out in these tight ass clothes.
I know.
Great. Fellas,
What?
That's why I wear a
Let's-
unitard to the gym.
leave them alone.
Just Let them be.
Just let them be.
Well, we're lucky because we're at the age now where we walk to an area, and if there's any lady working out, they just clear the whole area, and we could work all by ourselves.
You don't want
We're not
anything.
doing
I don't want anything
segregated gyms.
misconstrued.
Who doesn't have AirPods in or earbuds
Right.
of some sort? Like,
So
I mean, no
annoying.
one can hear you if you're talking to them anyway, right?
So this woman is not speaking for all of womanhood.
No, she is not.
Okay.
So I went to the gym today, and not one single guy stopped and said hello or spoke to me. Guys, if you're at the gym and you see a middle-aged woman, at least stop by and say
She's trying to get you all in trouble. This is all. What this is the bait. She's like, you know what? I'm going to get a guy punched.
Well,
print it out. It's
Get
a
out of here,
receipt.
Dave.
Print your receipt.
So do you want to know what the ladies are saying about
Go.
this?
What have my coven of women said?
Rage bait.
Most people are like, this is a quote-unquote influencer fishing for attention. Most said she's full of crap. One woman said, we never know what goes on at home. Perhaps she's all alone or has stress at home. I could see her point. A simple hello can change a person's entire day.
I'm not saying it's not nice. If she's looking for somebody to say, she wants somebody to say hi to her, maybe she should say hi first. What the hell's wrong with her? You're lonely. That's fine. That happens. A polite hello to the receptionist or to somebody not with AirPods walking out, or, hey, I like your gym bag. Not while you're mid-workout.
Remember to say
woman
gym
says-
first.
Another woman says, if I'm out anywhere at all, at any time, please don't ever say hi to me.
Yeah.
Maybe she's talking to the front desk guy.
I can't go all the way with it. I'm fine with hello.
Another woman says, in the spirit of Halloween, if you see me at the gym, pretend I'm a ghost because I don't want or need your attention. Let me struggle with my leg press in peace. Please, thank you.
I literally was thinking this is so crazy because I was at the gym Saturday and there was a girl doing a leg press and she started to I could see out of the corner of my eye.
She's shaking?
She started to have muscle failure.
Oh, boy.
She was getting after it. And I was like, her femurs are going to snap because I'm not going over there.
Because you're afraid.
I'm not going to be the hero. I'm just not doing it. Because I'm like, if I go over there, she started to shake, and I go, please don't even make me have the choice. And then she got it up and hit her little emergency. handle.
Thank God. Woo!
Thank God. Because I didn't want to go, I didn't want to try to even go over there.
Were you afraid of being accused of being a creep, or were you afraid of the, you think I need a man?
Both. Both. Oh, you think I need to rescue her? And I'm just like, nope. I'm not, there was a girl doing squats up close to the mirror, because that's where all the squat racks are at my gym, and then I was doing pectoral flies, which is just barely, the way they set it up, I'm just like, well, why do we even do this? It's like I'm almost directly behind her. I'm looking straight ahead, but we made eye contact in the mirror once, and then I was doing my second set, and she was racking her weights, and we made eye contact twice, and I said, I'm out of here.
Here's another woman. Guys, if you see me at the gym, don't look at me. Don't think about me. Breathe near me. Share the air with me. Nothing. I'm married. My husband has already annoyed me. You don't want to feel the wrath he already brought out in me. Trust me, you'll thank me. Damn.
You see the mixed signals guys get these days?
I feel bad for nice guys. I do, because the creepos have really ruined the gym for the nice
Rafe
guys.
wants to save a woman from getting folded up in the leg press
he's a sweet
machine.
person. Listen, that's fine.
I wish you would have walked by you and gone, some hero you are.
Could have used the help.
You see me struggling over there?
It's all right.
We made eye contact twice, you turd.
I yelled for you.
No, that's nice of you to have that thought. And here's the deal. The skimpy outfits that women are wearing, listen, it's more comfortable. Wearing tight Nike yoga pants to run, if you got leg chafing, is the best because you don't, your thunder thighs don't rub, that's, a lot of it's utilitarian. And yes, it's tight and women's bodies are beautiful. And, I get it. There's pervs.
Can you understand this statement? Women have spent the past 10 years demonizing every male interaction as sexual harassment or creepy. We are scared.
Yeah, and I apologize for the pervs that put you guys in that place. It's not the woman's fault. There were men that started this, and the women were like, enough. We also want to be able to work out. And then it ruined it for the good guys. I respect it.
That's where everything, that's where I'm
started
coming from. I don't feel demonized. I'm just like, the creeps have ruined it.
I'm out.
I can't.
I'm out.
This isn't the right social interaction for me. I do well.
At a gym.
I have a nice, pleasant personality in other social environments. The gym is just not the place.
The gym is not the place for it.
And I'll say this, women, we're pervs too. Summertime in St. Louis, God bless it, because the men with their shorts and they got their shirts off and their pecs are out and there's big broad shoulders running down Olive and stuff. I
got half a testimony.
Hello. Right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a mess out there.
I worked out on Saturday, and no one could keep their eyes off me. Of course, I was wearing Speedos only, but I don't know why. People were just gawking at me the whole time.
I wait till we get to the sauna to be creepy.
I only talked to one person at my gym, and it's this dude's cool as hell, man. He comes in like overall. This is giant black dude, huge, just ripped out of his mind. He comes in like his work overalls and work boots. Looks like he just walked off the job site, and he starts. And I was like, he's an old head like me, and I'm like, this is when we show him that country hay baling strength. We show all these young bucks all that country strength that comes from baling hay when you're young, and he's putting up weight that like when he walks in the gym, all these young bucks in their cool $400 gym outfits. It's like he's the sexy lady that walks in. They all turn their head and watch him walk to the squat rack, and I go, this is my guy.
Is he in jeans?
He's in jean overalls. He's in Oshkosh bagashes.
No.
He's like straight up he just finished welding something and just came in his work boots, comes in and starts throwing around an obscene amount of weight. And I'm like, this guy's cool.
All right, how about this one? Somebody recently started dating after his divorce, and he met this woman. And this woman that he met has the same name as his daughter. He doesn't see a problem with it, but he has friends who say, ooh, you can't do that. Thoughts?
I've thought about this before with people, if that's weird. You know, like people get divorced, like you're saying, the setup, and if it's the same name as their ex or if the same name as their mother or whatever, like, I wonder if that, like, my dad's name was Greg. I dated a Greg in 8th grade, and it wasn't weird.
Yeah, it's whatever, man.
It's just
yuck.
I mean, that's just
we didn't like get married. But
it's too many rules, man. It's too many rules. Don't make so many rules. I mean, think about, dude. We know a Chris and a Christy that married each other. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna not date him?
Well, it's fine. You know, if an ex is named after is the same name as another ex, but if it's a child,
I don't know, man.
Like if the new woman you met has the same name as your daughter,
I can see it being a little weird, but at the same time,
he sees no problem with it.
Okay,
but the friend's like, ew.
Maybe there's
it's not ideal.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish it.
Did you date a Roseanne?
How hot is she?
Super hot.
Enough.
7.
My brother is married to Rosanna.
Okay.
Whoa. There you go.
There we go.
Bang.
It's just, you got to have a nickname. You got a secret name, different name. You got to mess it up, you know?
Yeah.
So no problems.
I don't think there's any problem with it.
Rafe?
Not that I know. I don't think so.
It's a mental hiccup.
It's not a perfect situation. You don't want to.
Like if Tina's name was Jackie.
Yeah, that'd be weirder.
I think it's smart because then
weird. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is weird because there's going to be a point where, like, you know, names are going to be said in certain intimate situations where your daughter's name is now entered the bedroom and vice versa. That you're going to have to, like, you got to get over that mental hurdle.
Yeah,
it's not a impenetrable fortress, but it's
Don't
not
say
ideal.
Impenetrable.
It's not ideal.
I'm going to say it's better than having to date or marry somebody with the name of an ex, especially an ex that you don't like. Because at least this is like the name of someone that, I mean, it's a name that you picked. You like the name.
Yeah, and this is a great way.
You know what I mean?
If you like saving money, you could easily regift things.
Or if you have a pet, like if you have a pet with a human name, and then you got a dog named Mary or something, and then you meet a Mary, and then you got to date a Mary, and your dog's named Mary.
Well, that's great. You love the name. It's associated with something positive.
Still might weird people out.
It's odd, but I don't think it's
not a deal breaker.
I mean, there are people that I knew in elementary school that I haven't seen in 30-something years, and if I see somebody with that name,
there was
I go ahead and associate. I go, oh well, yeah, those people are crazy because of one experience in 3rd grade.
When we were looking at houses, I met a family. They were like at the fence when we were out looking at the yard, and he's like, he was a listener. I'm Doug. This is my wife, Mary. This is my son, Patrick, his girlfriend, Mary. And this is my other son, Jonathan, and his wife, Mary. And I was like, whoa.
Dang, that's crazy.
3 Marys? And I'm like, and not, the women weren't juniors. They were marrying into Mary.
Yeah.
Think about this.
But at least you know a ton of Marys.
Think about this.
That's true.
You probably have your whole
very
life.
Catholic name, very Catholic family.
If you have a kid and it's a junior, that's your, like Scott Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. You did it to your wife.
Ourselves.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's fine.
Now, listen.
It's fine. We talked to that. It's fine.
If I find myself single and I meet a gal that I'm interested in and her name is Ralph, well, I'm probably going to be less interested.
Now, I will put the caveat out.
This is my
How
dad's
much
name.
younger is this person? That makes it a little stranger. Like if your daughter's
if it's a
an
Trinity
Alexis and you start dating a girl that's 20 years younger, like closer to your daughter's age, named Alexis, then it gets a little more dicey for me. I don't know why, but it does.
Huh.
If it's not a common name, it makes it a little,
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Somebody on the texter said, went to school with twin boys named Larry and Jerry. Larry eventually married a girl named Jerry. Jeri.
My mom,
Larry and Jerry.
He married his
stepdad was
twin.
Jerry and Larry, his brother Larry. My mom has a sister named Jerry.
There you
It
go.
happens.
My cousin Ashley, male, married an Ashley, female.
Oh, isn't there a Hollywood couple with the same name?
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Who is it?
Wilford Brimley, right? His wife?
Wilford and Wilford?
No, it's somebody younger. Oh, God. Anyway, have you guys heard of this bird theory?
The birds aren't real?
No, not that. No, this
That is
this
the
is
bird theory.
I thought we talked about this a long time ago, but it's making the rounds again on social media. So maybe you've seen couples on TikTok or whatever social media talking about birds. It might seem random, but it's actually part of a viral relationship test. People are calling the bird theory. So imagine this. You turn to your partner and say something completely out of the blue like, wow, I saw a really cool bird this morning. What happens next? Do they look up from their phone and ask, oh, yeah, what kind was it? Or do they just kind of grunt and ignore you? According to this TikTok trend, their reaction says a lot. If they engage with your random bird comment, it's seen as a great sign for your relationship. But if they brush you off, well, it might be a big red flag. So that's the bird theory.
Okay.
Let's all put it to the test today.
So the videos are, it's a mix of reactions. One user told her boyfriend she saw a bird, and after a moment of confusion, he replied, really? That's awesome. And they high-fived. She declared he passed the test. Another user's girlfriend was just plain confused, saying, that's good you saw a bird. A bird? You saw a living bird? Okay. So a sex and relationship therapist weighed in, and it turns out this whole thing is a perfect example of what experts call a bid for attention.
Yeah.
Think about it. We make these little birds, we make these little bids for connection with our partners all day long, often without even realizing it. When you point out a beautiful sunset and mention you had a great sandwich for lunch or laugh at something on your phone, you're making a bid. You're sending out a feeler hoping for a small moment of connection. These birds don't have to be verbal either. Reaching for your partner's hand while shopping or snuggling up to them on the couch. These are nonverbal bids for attention. When your partner responds positively by saying, wow, that sunset's nice. Mm-hmm. Asking what's so funny or putting their arm around you. They are turning towards your bid.
Taking your pants off.
How often you and your partner turn towards each other's bids is a huge indicator of your relationship's health and can even predict how long you'll last as a couple. On the other hand, if your partner regularly ignores these little moments, gets annoyed, or doesn't look up from what they're doing, it could start to wear down the relationship. It can make you feel unseen, unloved, which erodes trust and intimacy over time. Or, I'm friggin' busy. I don't care about your friggin' bird. Great. You saw a bird.
Yeah.
We've been married for almost 20 years.
There's birds everywhere.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Check this one out. Pow. And then you flip them off.
Why has everything got to be a test? You're testing me now? You saw a bird. Great. This is a test of our relationship. If I don't turn towards your attention bid, that's it. It's over.
This is a good test. Our attention spans are gone because of our phone addiction.
Yeah.
And so I think this is something that all of us should try today on our partners and see how that goes. Because I think the health of relationships are struggling because we're all in love with our phones. Sucks.
I know how it'll go, so I'm good.
Taylor Lautner. Taylor Lautner is married to a Taylor.
Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah.
He's the
Jacob? No.
he's
Werewolf?
the,
Werewolf.
from Twilight, right?
Team Jacob.
Right.
No.
Okay, I'm going to ask my wife. Or I'm just going to put, hey, I saw a bird today. Let's see if she turns towards my bid of attention.
My husband's a birder, so I hear about birds quite often at my house. And I got to be real with you, I don't care all the time. So we probably need to go to couples.
But have you learned a lot? Because my wife's a birder, and I've been learning birds now.
Okay, well, see, that's beautiful, Scott.
Thank you.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
We're all birders.
Tim has a app on his phone where he'll hear a bird, and then it will record the bird tweeting or whatever, and then he will go, oh, that's a whatever, and then he will then relay a message to the bird in its native tongue.
What?
Yeah.
He's got Shazam and Google Translate for birds?
He does.
We're there, guys.
It'll tell you if it's a common or rare.
Yeah.
No.
That's really
got
into
it.
it.
Little kids
What
like
a
that.
nerd.
That's pretty cool.
Husband's pretty cool. Lots of cool
Boy.
stuff going down.
Yep.
down this
Not
film.
much left but trees and weather.
Yeah,
Rock and roll.
It's 11 years in. Hello.
in
Rock and
early.
roll. God. If you've been through a divorce, you might wonder if you'll ever walk down the aisle again. Well, according to a new study from the Pew Research Center, the answer for most people is a resounding yes. It turns out that getting divorced doesn't sour most Americans on the idea of marriage. Looking at you, Moon. The study found that a solid 2/3 of divorced adults end up remarrying. How about that?
Yeah.
2/3 of divorced adults wound up remarrying.
Yeah, and you'll go through a period where you're like, nope, never again. Not gonna do it, and then it switches.
Now, men are slightly more likely than women to tie the knot for a second time. Interestingly, women who are widowed are less likely to remarry compared to those who are divorced.
Yeah.
And family dynamics also, often change again, as nearly half of those who remarry go on to have children with their new spouse.
Of widows?
No, just
divorced.
No, just divorced. Now, for many, saying I do comes with a significant financial boost. The median net worth for a remarried adult is about $329,000, which is slightly higher than for those in their first marriage.
What did you just say?
So the median net worth for a remarried adult is about $329,000.
Damn.
Which is higher than those in their first marriage. So when they get divorced, when they remarry, it's usually it increases their
When they remarry.
When they remarry.
Divorce usually wipes 3/4 of your net worth, though. And it does.
So there you go. Those are the numbers.
But her net worth goes up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an average.
Some people do better.
Somebody's net worth is going up. If someone's losing, someone's gaining.
Yeah, it's going
Someone's
somewhere.
losing, someone's gaining. All right, so after the break, we're going to get to the Sea Captain dating site, what's going on there. But before that, relationships are interesting. Some can end over something really dumb. And when I saw this list, I think of Seinfeld. People online are asking about the pettiest reasons they've stopped hooking up with somebody. Have you guys ever stopped hooking up with somebody because of a petty reason?
I did not begin hooking up with somebody because of some petty reasons. Sure.
Well, give me one petty reason.
Let me.
I'll give you some examples.
Yeah, let me radio this.
People online are talking about the pettiest reason they stop hooking up with people, and honestly, some of them are completely understandable, and a couple are like, okay. She got mad that I never viewed her Instagram stories. I barely used Instagram. It's not my thing. She broke up with him. She had this silly oversized beret that I thought was an occasional fashion choice. But it turned out to be a personality piece she wore all the time.
Oh.
Ha ha ha.
Dumped.
Maybe she was a Green Beret.
Oh.
You were dating a hero.
Yeah, remember when you said berets were a stupid hat?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best.
I apologize to all the Green Berets out there.
I know you did.
He had his last name tattooed across his back.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Well,
I know what I'll do. I'll put my name
get
back
that.
here.
I do. Depends on how fresh it is, but yeah. Like, is it just like, hey, I did this 20 years ago. I've learned my lesson. Or is just like, got this last week.
Even still, like,
Yeah.
I got to look at this.
I mean, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of bad tattoos if we're going to start disqualifying people.
Yeah.
We got to be a little forgiving.
They never said thanks to anyone for anything.
That's a
never.
That's
good
a
reason.
good
Yeah,
one, yeah.
that's not petty.
They chewed way too loud. I get that. On our first date, she talked about shoes for 3 hours. I thought she was nervous, so I booked a second date. 15 minutes into it, she began talking about how amazing the shoes somebody had in front of me were. I told her things were not going to work out. They littered.
I get it. That's trash people behavior.
I stopped hooking up with the girl because she had a basement full of dog poop.
Ugh. What?
She just let her dog, I went down, I'd been to her house a couple times, never been in the basement, went in the basement, and there was a turned over cardboard box, and I flipped it over, and there was a pile of dog poop under it.
Oh.
What is this? She goes, oh, my dog. It's like sometimes I just cover it up, and I go, well,
Thinking
we're done
it's going
here.
to just disappear?
We're done here.
We're done here. What do you mean? Your basement, and then it was I started looking around the carpet, and all the signs were there that I'm like, oh, you just let your dog
crap in the house
all over the place. And you're you treat it like Big Daddy, Adam Sandler and Big Daddy, just put newspaper over it and leave it. That was her solution.
I put a box over it.
She put and then I started looking around, and there was papers all over the floor, and I'm like, oh, you're just that's your solution to your dog? Instead of letting your dog out at a reasonable amount of times or potty training it, you're just going to let it poop and pee all over and throw loose items over the feces?
Ugh.
Out. Couldn't handle it.
Were you the one that had baby talk?
Yeah. That's a deal
breaker.
I've heard about that.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the baby talk thing is...
Baby talk. Get out of here with that.
Goo goo gaga.
It was a bit much for that person.
Baby talk. Get out of here. They ruined the ending of the X-Files for me.
That's a great one. Listen, man, if you're a spoiler, I'll spoil this for you. We're done.
He always peed on my toilet and all around it.
Oh, my goodness. Got to be on your best behavior. What are you doing?
She didn't want me to get a phone case with Carlton from the Fresh Prince on it.
If she's going to stop my fun now, she's definitely...
And he says, I realized she didn't share my sense of whimsy and fun.
Yeah.
It's important.
That is important.
That's funny.
Very much.
Where can I get a Carlton case? I'm going to look that up now.
Obviously, we're not sure. We don't have the same sense of humor.
Yeah, that's hysterical.
I think that's a pretty decent litmus test. He talked nonstop while I was trying to watch a show. Also, somebody else said, we went to the movies, and she would constantly ask me questions and make comments throughout. I get it. You're out. You're out. So, sometimes you got to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a little too picky. Or maybe you're looking for a sea captain.
There's some petty reasons in these profiles, I can tell you that.
There's a Carlton Thug Life.
Dude, $16?
Dude, that one where he's
That's
dancing.
adorable.
Go down a little bit. That's a great phone case.
Yeah, the dancing
Yeah, it
was
is.
good. The Carlton Thug Life was.
That is a great phone
This
case.
is high school photo. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say that's not a petty breakup. He broke up with her for a good reason.
Ex had a pair of jeans she always wore. They didn't have back pockets. Drove me nuts. Divorced. Happily remarried. True story. Jeans with no back pockets. I get it. All right, let's take a break. How many close friends do you have?
I'm not sure what you mean by close.
I don't know. What do you, whatever you think it is.
I don't know.
Think
I mean, I live a different life than most, and I would consider a lot of people that I've toured with extremely close friends, but I don't talk to them on a regular basis, where I think that would disqualify in a very normal society way, but there are people that I could talk to twice a year, and when I see them, we bond.
Right, yeah.
We bond much closer than a lot of people I see on a regular basis. So I don't know.
Can you count them on one hand? Because I would tell you the average American has 3.6 close friendships.
That makes sense, yeah.
3.6.
3.6.
I would say I have one extremely close friend, like where I talk to her twice a day, every day.
Is it a frequency thing, you think?
I think so. I mean, she knows everything about me. Like, she knows the good, the bad, the ugly, we've been friends for 25 years almost.
Yeah, I think I have 5 close friends. Like close friends.
That's good.
But are our friend circles shrinking as we're getting older?
No, mine is growing.
It's growing.
Yeah. In fact, I'm similar to you, Moon. I decompartmentalize my friendships because I got my radio friends, I got my college friends, my high school friends, my category friends. So I got
the miscellaneous.
Yeah.
I find my friend circle is growing as well, and a lot has to do with youth sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's growing too. I added a few this weekend.
On Venmo?
Yeah, Venmo.
Nice.
It's increasing big
Nice.
time. I'm going to have 1 million friends soon. It's going to be
Nice.
awesome.
Those are your closest friends. They've supported you more than we have.
Yeah. They've been incredible.
I think I view things opposite of that. Like the compartmentalization of friendships to me. If you have to compartmentalize it, then it's not a close friendship.
Yeah.
It's not a bad friendship, but it's not a close one. It's
What do you
you're a
mean?
work friend, or you're a.
If you have to categorize
If
them?
you have to put it into if you have to compartmentalize a friendship, I feel like it's not truly a close friendship. If the only thing if it falls into a categorical friendship where it's like we're friends because we both like fishing. You're my fishing club friend, or you're my AA friend, or you're my this friend, and it's not. Then to me, if you're having to compartmentalize it, then you don't truly trust that person.
Well, yeah, there are like
in my opinion,
let's
for me,
for example,
make me right
like
or wrong.
for youth sports, like you only see certain people at the ballpark, so you're just friends with them there, and then they're the ones that you actually go out and hang out with, but you met there.
I feel like if you're compartmentalizing, you're keeping them at a certain distance from you, which means they're not in your inner circle. They're in that next out, maybe not the peripheral, but they're in that second circle of trust or friendship that maybe the close homies.
I got
4 or
close
5
friends in
people.
each department, though. Like, I mean,
That's great.
How far back does your closest friend go?
mine is 25 years.
25 years.
Like
So
my
what age?
Abby.
So what age? So,
We were 16 when we met. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? So probably Johnny.
Yeah, 30 years.
And you guys met when you were how old? You and Johnny Venus.
Freshman year of high school. 14.
Freshman year of high school.
Yeah. 14.
I got a buddy, my buddy Matt, I talked to, and we were friends since 9 years old.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I love that.
My buddy Clifton, I think probably 5 or 6. We became friends around then and still are close.
I got a couple of those.
I guess I got 1 or 2 that are before Johnny. And here's what I define
But
as
that you talk to though still?
Yeah, you and I are built in.
Well, I'm not talking about that, but yeah. I mean, I got 1 or 2that I still talk to, and here's why I would consider them a close friend, because if my definition of a close friend is somebody that I would be right now willing to share something with that could damage me. If I'm willing to tell you something that if you so choose to damage me with, you could.
That's pretty dark.
trust.
We're
That's
close
pretty
friends.
dark, man.
It's just trust.
What do you mean?
No.
How's that dark?
No, it is.
Well,
I mean, all that is
So you can
trust.
tell your deepest, darkest.
I didn't say deepest, darkest secret. I just said
too.
anything that could damage you. I mean,
I killed a hobo.
Is it?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't know how dark you guys are going.
Oh, okay. I
I don't have
What's
very
going to
deep
damage
dark-
you? Like, it has to be pretty bad if
This
it's going to
could
damage
destroy me.
somebody.
What do you mean?
Like,
I'm embezzling lots of.
I don't mean get somebody fired or arrested. I just mean damage you in any way, hurt your feelings. Like if they told somebody that you said this, that's damaging. Good God, what have you guys
look
done
at-
in your lives?
Oh, you don't want to know.
oh, God.
You don't
Enough
want to
that I
know.
spiral in shame in the shower every morning. I can tell you that.
I think if you can be vulnerable with somebody, they're a close friend. And I think that's what you're saying. Like, you can be vulnerable and say something and know that they're not going to turn around and kill you with it, And that could be something from killing a hobo to just, hey, I've had depression for the last year. Like,
I agree. If you can, yes, I have my Abby, Devin Marcus Jones, who I could tell whatever. Like he knows the good, the bad, and the ugly. And, and I think if you can Share things, and I think that's probably what you mean. If you can share things that don't paint you in the greatest light and know that they'll never be used as ammunition against you.
Yes.
Or be judged
That's
for it.
exactly
That's a
what it
close
is.
friend.
They will
Someone that
never
you can
change
be
their
like-
opinion of you,
Right.
regardless.
You can be like, hey, here's a real ugly part
And they
of
will
myself.
help you bury a body
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
if you need. Well,
How many of those friends you got? 3.6?
3.6.
Those are the 3.6.
A new poll on old friends found we lose touch with one good friend per year on average.
That's true.
And 70% of people agree it's harder to stay in touch the older we get.
Sure.
The average person said they've lost touch with 8 or 9 good friends over the past decade. The average for men is closer to 10. And there's a bunch of different reasons, geographical distance, somebody moves, friendship just fades. Life transitions, getting married, having kids, they just stop reaching out. You stop reaching out. Life gets busy and you just don't have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and in my business too, man. We're talking about work friends and that kind of stuff. People are talking about work. They'll go to work for a job for 6 to 8 years, and they're in that circle, and they have work friends. I'm working on a record, and I meet an engineer or a producer or a songwriter or something that have just hit it off, and we become very, very, very close. And then you don't work with them again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Imagine your career or your jobs down into 4-week increments.
Well, a lot of people
or tours.
You find out
work
when
on
it's over,
movies.
though.
A lot of people work on movies say the same thing. Like, man,
exactly how it
we
works.
were, we shot this movie for 6 months and we were a family.
Yeah.
And then the movie, the shoot ended and
and you don't
See ya.
and you don't see them again. And it doesn't mean that you're not still close or whatever, but you do lose touch. You lose
you
contact.
just shared a life experience together.
Yeah, but there's people that have worked here that I still keep in touch. Like, that's a great place to start. I've worked here for almost 20 years. Like, I've seen a lot of people come and go. And it's almost like a circular thing, like an orbit, where there's people that I see once a year that I used to work with here, and I still consider them friends. But then there's people that I talk to, like, we all know Greg Bowe. Rafe may not know him.
Yeah, I love
Greg Bowe used to work for the Point Promotions Department way back. One of the most excellent human beings to ever walk the earth. And my husband and I, we keep in touch with Greg pretty consistently. And, so but he doesn't work here anymore. So he's a true friend because after the facade of work left, we continue to keep up with the friendship and maintenance,
Yeah. I think that's when the compartment, when you move on past whatever the compartment they're in, whether it's a comedy friend or it was a recovery friend or it was a bar job I used to have, if you can leave that thing and it transcends that compartmentalization where you do still, you're like, oh, I'm still invested in this person's life. I think that's when someone transcends to like the inner core of like, oh, this is a true friendship.
For
This is a
sure.
close friendship, as opposed to that doesn't make the other friendships bad.
No,
it just means they're not in that tight inner core.
All right, Rafe, I think it's time.
Speaking of inner core,
I think it's time to open up the internet.
You want to have a close friendship? Go out to sea with somebody.
Oh yeah.
Maritime law.
Yeah.
Moon.
A maritime.
You want somebody that won't judge you. How about a man
maritime
who lives his
friendship.
life by maritime law? What happens on the seas stays upon the seas.
All right, Rafe, what do we got as far as the sea captains looking for love?
We're going to do a little seacaptaindate.com profile review. See what's going on heading into the fall. When the seas get angry and you could be bashed upon the rocks, you better be with the one you love. First up, Salty Sea Dog 99. 61, male, straight, single, Savannah, Georgia. So if you're in the Savannah area,
Okay.
he kept it short and sweet. I've been working out a lot lately, so my profile pic isn't a good representation of me. That's it. That's all I said. You can change your profile pic, man, and it's just a picture of a guy that looks like a mugshot. I've been working out a lot
Why would you put that up then? You don't wait. till you get a good picture.
SeaCaptainDate.com. By the way, this is a website where you can date guys with boats. SeaCaptainDate.com. These are certified men with boats. I don't know why. Is there some sort of rule that once you put your picture up, it's set in stone? I don't know.
Just wait till you get a good picture.
Right.
So you don't have to say, that's not what I look like.
This guy's online. We can message him right now. Shark Week rules. Shark Week rules. 36 male, straight, single, Stockton, California. I enjoy spending time outdoors, the sound and sights of the ocean, The start of a new day at sunrise, the color of a sunset, and light BDSM.
Okay.
Well, you buried the lead, Shark Week rules. So if you're looking for a man who can really appreciate the splendor of an ocean sunset, but also might be into a little light pegging, Shark Week Rules is the man for you, and he's online right now. I'm going to send him a message.
Yeah.
Dear
Is
Shark Week.
this the guy with the picture that's not
Yeah.
representative of him?
What does he look like today?
He has a giant Amish beard. He looks like one of the dwarves from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. He has
nice
a very
guy.
bushy, but he's smiling. He's having
no
a good
hair,
time.
just on his chin.
Just on his chin.
Is that the ocean in the background?
Yes, it is. His one love.
His true love.
My true love is the sea.
Yeah.
His true love is the sea. All right.
Next.
Next up, Chips Ahoy with a C. Very, very playful.
Chips Ahoy.
And this is just a man who you can only see his left arm giving the peace sign in a picture with a pair of wraparound sunglasses. 43 male, straight single, Galveston, Texas. I'm going to come right out and be honest with you.
Okay.
I have a hook.
Oh, what?
It's on my right arm. It's not a big deal. People hardly ever notice it. It's a functional hook, and I can swap it with different attachments.
Whoa.
That's
Hook
sweet.
hand.
I have some pretty cool ones, and I can't wait to show them all to you. Chips Ahoy, the Inspector Gadget of the Seas.
Whoa. So like a
Crazy.
real life Captain Hook.
People
live
hardly
Captain
even
Hook.
notice it.
Awesome.
I'm going to come right out and be honest with you. I have a hook. It's on me right arm. It's barely a big deal.
Different attachments.
People hardly ever notice it. Although he did leave it out of the picture. It's a functional hook, as opposed to what? What would be a non-functional hook?
Maybe like a sexy hook, like and this is me being entirely curious.
Oh.
This hook's made of cotton
For
candy.
people who maybe don't have hands, are there attachments in the sexy realm
I
that
think
can be
he's-
attached?
Like a dildo hand?
I think he's
Yes.
alluding to
Is that
what you
Edward
mean?
Dildo Hands.
Edward Dildo hands, yes.
Can I be one that requests that if you're going to lead with that,
Picture.
you at least tell us why?
Yeah.
If you, I'll be honest,
He's
I'm gonna
online,
come
let's
right
ask.
out with
Is
it
it a
and say that
crocodile
I have.
accent?
Yeah, like did you get it stuck in the tiller, in the sail,
That first date, you're
on
gonna
the
find out all
starboard
about
side?
it.
Like you know,
I
like,
assume it's a shark-related injury.
Oh,
it's got to come with
And
the.
if not, he's just lie about it.
Explanation.
I think that's piratism.
If you really want to be interesting, if you're trying to gain interest from people, then be interesting for goodness sake.
Yeah, tell a good story.
You're right. So if you want to meet Chips Ahoy, he's 43, he's clean-shaven, he's believes in peace because he's given a peace sign with his left
His
hand.
good hand.
And he has a functional hook hand with lots of attachments that he can't wait to share with you. I assume it's like,
Arr, it's a
I assume it's like a
spatula.
shop vac.
Yeah. Probably
Or
something
it's
to
a
mix dough.
automated whisk.
This hair's a whisk. This hair's for detailing between your car seats, see?
That's
It
sweet.
gets in all the nooks and crannies of the boat. Like, wow, he's just a human shop vac. Pretty cool. Next up, shrimp cocktail.
A little king.
Shrimp cocktail. Little guy, doesn't look happy. 49 male, straight single, Portland, Maine.
5'1". Yar.
Yar.
He keeps it short and sweet, and he gets right to the point, guys. Shrimp Cocktail has one question for you. You ever had sex on a waterbed on a houseboat?
No.
There's a first time for everything. Hit me up, baby girl.
Tell me something.
Wasn't a bed.
If you're on a boat on a
Does it
waterbed, do you
cancel
just
out?
not move?
That's what I want to
Inception,
know.
dude.
It's just
Does it cancel out?
feels like the sidewalk.
Incredible.
Have you ever had sex on a waterbed in a houseboat? There's a first time for everything.
What does this guy look like? I want to see this. I want to see what this stuff
Also-
looks like.
We now know the age of the boat.
Waterbed, quite heavy for a boat.
Oh,
He
yes.
was
that-
adding-
Of course that guy's got a waterbed.
Yeah, shrimp
Oh,
cocktail.
salt water.
Looks
My
like Ted
dad's friend
Kaczynski shaved.
Joe. Oh, God.
Of course, that guy's got a waterbed. Of course, that guy's been preaching the greatness of a waterbed.
Since the when? The early 80s.
Yeah.
Terrible for your back, by the way.
When did waterbeds have their
The 80s.
Late 70s,
late
early
70s, 80s?
Yeah.
Into the 90s in Southern Illinois, but that's because the 90s was a time warp that only went back 15 years, or Southern Illinois was.
I wonder if I could still. Can you still buy?
I'm looking up what the average price of
There's
a
one on
waterbed is.
Facebook Marketplace. I saw it the other day. King size waterbed,
Pick up-
$1,000.
Pick up
Dude,
only.
$99 to over $2,000. Typical price of a waterbed, $659.
Average
But because you're
retail
getting
price.
the frame, it's the bladder is
Right.
the cheap thing.
Okay.
When you live on the sea, every bed's a waterbed.
That's true.
It's a frame.
Next
that
up,
can
Gary
handle it.
B., who really looks like Bradley Cooper in some kind of weird prosthetic. It's very odd. 66, male, straight, single, Tacoma, Washington. Let's go to the West Coast, up to the Puget Sound, if you will. FYI, my profile picture is a little old, but I don't know how to use the digital camera my grandkids got me.
Hey, sign me up.
So just add like 10 years to the photo here. That's what I look like now.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what he looks like.
A lot can happen in a decade.
I mean,
for
he really
goodness
does
sake.
look like, tell me that doesn't look like Bradley Cooper in some kind of weird bald cap.
What?
Now throw 10 years onto that?
It looks like that John McAfee
It's like
guy.
a young Dr.
Does he have a hammock?
He's got pretty blue eyes, I'll tell you that. He's a blue-eyed devil.
John McAfee. It's him without the toupee.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't like the cut of his jib.
Jib. Hey,
don't?
I see what you did there.
No. So throw another 10 years onto that picture. I don't like it.
All right.
One more.
All right, let me see. Who do I got here?
Are there women?
I'm going to let you guys. So far, it's all men. I don't know if that is a prerequisite, that it has to be, the sea captain has to be male, or if it's just a very male-dominated industry.
I think it's a male.
Are you saying gals don't own boats?
You trying to tell me that a woman can't own a boat? No, I'm not saying that. In fact,
My friend Amy owns a boat.
Get her on here.
It's pretty hot.
Captain Amy.
Get her on here. I assume women with boats don't have a hard time meeting people.
Hey, baby.
I'll let you guys choose.
I got a boat.
Do you want to hear from a man named Cheeseburger who's holding a small bluegill, or do you want to hear from a man named Happy Camper who looks like he hasn't blinked in the last 35 years?
Bring out the burger.
I think you're going to pick Cheeseburger.
That's right.
I'm going to be honest with you. Cheeseburger, 62, male, straight, single, and he's a Canuck, Vancouver, British Columbia. He's holding up a bluegill. He's got a cool hat on. He says, turns out the fishing business is pretty recession-proof, ladies. I have a lot of extra cash, and I'm looking for a special gal to spend it on. Turns out the fishing business is pretty recession-proof, and he's literally holding the littlest fish I've ever seen. Look how tiny this fish is in his
Maybe he
picture.
has many of them.
Come hang out with your boy Cheeseburger and eat this bluegill.
I love frying a bluegill.
Cheeseburger holding a little bitty fish. He
Oh,
seems
he's a
like
good
sweet
time.
guy, though.
He seems like a nice guy.
He didn't have anything perverted in
Where
there.
did Cheeseburger make his money?
The
Fishing.
sea.
And stocks.
He's just letting you know we're living in weird times, guys.
He's literally a cheeseburger in paradise. That's nice.
You know, the fishing.
How is that not his
He'll
name?
keep you
Right.
fed. You got a place to live. You live on the sea. You eat from the sea. Cheeseburger lives a simple life.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to say this. I'm no gal or nothing, but you said like not dating people because of petty reasons. If I was like, hey, that guy's hot over there, I'm going to go talk to him. And he said, hey, I'm Cheeseburger.
Yeah,
I'd be
that'll
like,
do it.
Well, see you later.
That's
I hate to be that guy, but
Happy Camper's online right now.
well. What does he got to say? Then we got to make this concert announcement.
Happy Camper, 33, male, straight, single, Stockton, California. I suffer from a condition that requires me to take a lot of pain medication.
Oh,
He's got the good pills.
I try to stay as relaxed as possible, so I'm looking for a really cool chick who won't bitch a lot and is low maintenance. Must be 420 friendly. Happy Camper, Stockton, California. So
well, he seems great.
this is a sea captain who you might want to stay at the helm with him. He may nod off at the wheel, so you could get lost at sea very easily.
My goodness.
But it is prescription pain medication,
All right.
and he's keeping it relaxed. So no bitching and be low maintenance.
All right. There we go.
There you
There's
go. There's a lot of good catches.
a lot
out
of
there.
good catches out there. Thank you, Rick. Guys, I think it's time that we make this pretty big concert announcement.
I think you do.
I think this is big, and you know what?
call him in.
It's not.
Come on in.
Are you think? I wasn't.
Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I wasn't going to do.
I hired
have
them.
something else I was going to play.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry,
Get
guys.
outta here, guys.
Take your trumpets and leave.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Well, 105.7 The Point welcomes to the Dome
Shania Twain.
at America Center. Sponsored by SeaCaptain.org.
Yeah.
Because Brian Johnson's got a boat.
Houseboat.
With the Pretty Reckless.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, AC/DC.
Wowie.
So 105.7 The Point welcomes AC/DC with the Pretty Reckless. The Dome at America Center. Tuesday. We're off Wednesday. Guys.
Wednesday.
We're taking the 9th off.
What
Yep.
day is it? Tuesday when?
Tuesday, September 8th. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m.
100% going.
Oh, and this could be. And you know what? These guys are up there, and this could be the last time tour. Thunder. Thunder. Oh, God. Right? Have you seen him before, Lauren?
Yes, I have.
Have you guys?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have not.
One of the loudest shows you'll see.
So good.
So much fire.
So good. Oh, and they play everything. I mean, it is one hit after another. You know every song.
Angus Young is 70 years old.
Yeah, listen, they're old.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But they still get out there and do the damn thing.
They do. And they're energetic, and he does the whole duck walk thing, and it's fun. So, welcoming AC/DC with St. Louis' own Pretty Reckless, the Dome at America Center, Tuesday, September 8th. Tickets are on sale Friday at 10 a.m. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got some emails, got some sports. Oh, and after traffic and weather, the first word of the day. All right, today, what are we celebrating today? It is...
Oh.
Go ahead.
I was going to say it's National Housewife Day.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, you are correct. Yes. And it's on my list. It wasn't the first thing on my list.
Oh.
Because there is something a little more important.
Oh, I know what else. National Sandwich Day.
That's right. Of course, that is the headliner.
Very important.
The headliner today is National Sandwich Day. And then National Jellyfish Day. And then...
Hey, but who's going to make you that sandwich? Am I right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Where were you on that, man?
Come on, man. I got to be the misogynist now. What's going on?
National Housewife Day. It's a day dedicated to recognizing the hard work and dedication of homemakers. While the term housewife might feel a bit traditional, the day's purpose is to honor the immense, often unpaid labor that goes into managing a home and family. So it's a thank you to all the stay-at-home parents and partners who create a stable and loving environment. So thank you to those people. So show the homemaker in your life some extra love today.
Yes.
Let me see. Oh, National Sandwich Day, yes. Very important here in the city. We are a sandwich city. So go get yourself a good sandwich. It's a perfect excuse to enjoy one of the world's greatest culinary inventions.
Should I go pick up Joya's for us, like on our break?
Yeah, go
For
ahead.
our video shoot later?
Yes.
Okay. I will be the housewife of the show, and I will go to Joya's.
Oh, man.
Get your orders in now. Let's go.
PB&J, whatever you want today. It could be a Joyous sandwich. Whatever. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I went to Viviano, or is that
Vivola.
right? Vivola.
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 Viviano's is where I was getting my desserts. I'm sorry.
Vivola Express.
I went to Vivola's and I felt like someone ordered the moon right in front of me. And I was like, this is a setup. I was in line and someone said it real loud. I think they're like, I'll have the moon. And then they looked at me and I was like, it does look like a good sandwich.
It's great.
And I'll be honest, I'm jealous. I'll own it. I saw you got a sandwich named after you and I was like, kind of pisses me off a little bit.
What is on the moon?
There's buffalo chicken. Here, let's see.
Look good.
Okay, buffalo chicken.
I'm going to get you the full menu.
I want give it to me.
You can have it as you wish to. I always get a hotter cheese. I don't think it comes with the hot cheese, but that's what I'll get.
Ask for hot cheese. Have it your way.
I pitched a sandwich at
That's BK.
The moon is buffalo chicken, salami, cheddar cheese, spicy cream cheese, honey hot ranch, bacon crumble, lettuce, and pickles.
You're spicy, dude.
Good luck.
I pitched Captain Rafe's salami log special where they just put the log of salami on a piece of bread. Don't slice it.
Don't slice
It's a 9-pound sandwich you take home and you tackle it over several days with friends. I don't think they're going to go for it.
No,
Didn't seem fiscally.
Just the entire log.
Yeah.
Don't cut it up.
It's a $270 sandwich.
Between two pieces of white bread.
That's right.
That's it.
The spicy cream cheese and honey hot ranch. Perfect.
That's what your bunghole sounds like after eating
No.
all that spicy.
So good.
What?
So good.
It's like a tea kettle.
Arch Manning, huh? Arch Manning. He's quarterback for the Texas Longhorns.
Mm-hmm.
Was a Heisman Trophy favorite at the beginning of the season. Not so much anymore.
What happened?
The season for him has been kind of a bust. There was a lot of expectations on this kid. I can't imagine the pressure.
A lot of hype.
A lot of hype. I mean, so you are nephew of Peyton. You are nephew of Eli, two great quarterbacks. Son of Cooper Manning. Who, by the way, have you ever seen what Cooper Manning looks like? He is the exact, if you were to smush Peyton and Eli together, it's Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
He does, man. He looks like a claymation figure of the two mashed together.
I tell you what, man, that whole family's got a great sense of humor.
Yeah, they're good people, seem like.
Well, I think they're all doing real well.
They're all doing all right.
And a lot of them are sitting in a nice net.
He was a real good player too. He had
got hurt.
He had did he get hurt or was it a congenital?
I think it may have been like a back thing.
Yeah, I think he had like a congenital condition that he had to stop playing football or something like that.
Yeah, it's not his fault. But his son will be in the NFL, undoubtedly. Maybe not a Heisman Trophy winner, but so
man,
Cooper
there's
Manning,
arches all over. Cooper Archibald Manning, because they're Archie.
Archie's the dad.
I know, but I'm saying like this is the name that will circle down. Oh, it's just going to spiral down a dozen generations.
There'll be a lot of Archies.
There's going to be an Archie, an Arch, and Archibald. I mean, they're going to do every variation. Look, they're throwing it in middles first.
God, if you watch the NFL on Sunday, or even the college football, every other commercial is a Manning. A Manning's on there, showing some product.
Good for them.
Good for them indeed. Again, they seem like nice people.
They're the Kelseys before the Kelseys.
So Arch Manning's dad jokingly said, well, somebody asked him, how'd you get the name Arch?
The name Arch. Good job on that.
Thank you.
Do you guys go there much? You visit there much?
The Arch?
Yeah.
In St. Louis?
Yeah.
Arch was actually conceived there and on top. And
Arch Manning was conceived on top of the arch. There you go.
Cool?
There you have it.
Wow.
That is from his father.
That's the lore, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Arch's mom and dad had sex in one of the little pods.
Well, they get stuck all the time. What else is there to do?
They had sex in one of the pods. I mean, he said it right there. That's not AI. That's him.
I was conceived during the 13th moon landing. In fact,
I remember that.
in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Arch was actually conceived there and on top. And little known fact that I thought today was probably the venue to go ahead and share that information.
There we go. Now you know.
We helped create a Heisman hopeful.
Hopeful, yes. All right, here's sports. All right, Moon, what do we got?
ladies and gentlemen, sports presented by Chuck's Hot Chicken. With 5 area locations, Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri.
And by this dude, too. Love me, Chucks.
Yes.
Said that last
Fantastic.
week.
All right, love me, Chucks. Let's start with the great news. The St. Louis Cardinals shortstop Mason Wynn has won his first career Gold Glove Award. How about that?
Yeah, buddy.
For those who don't follow closely, this is the award that's given to the best defensive player at each position in the league, and our 23-year-old shortstop proved that he was the best fielder of them all. Wynn was a human highlight reel all season, despite the Cardinals being a disappointment. Made incredible plays look routine with his jaw-dropping range, and he has a cannon of an arm. He committed only 3 errors all year, posted a nearly perfect .994 field percentage. His win is not just a personal victory, but a historic one for the franchise. This is the 100th Gold Glove won by a Cardinals player, the most of any team in Major League Baseball. Teammate Victor Scott II was a finalist in center field, but Wynn was the only one to bring the hardware home. He beat out Mookie Betts from the Dodgers and Nick Allen of the Braves. Now, real quick, let's shift from the diamond to the rink, and then we'll go back to baseball for the World Series, because I got to tell you about another frustrating night for the St. Louis Blues. Now the team has dropped its 7th consecutive game, falling 3-2 to the Columbus Blue Jackets on Saturday, and they are now parked in last place in the Central Division after a tough stretch where they've only managed to secure 2 out of the 4, out of possible 14 points. Absolutely awful. One small silver lining, though, was the sharp play of goalie Joel Hofer. He actually did make 32 saves and kept the team in the game, but they still couldn't win. Blues look to snap this losing streak back at home tonight against Edmonton. Let's go back to the World Series. The MLB season officially came to a dramatic close on Saturday. The Los Angeles Dodgers became the first team in 25 years to win back-to-back World Series titles. They beat the Toronto Blue Jays 5-4 in a thrilling extra inning Game 7. Here's the final call, bottom of the 11th, with the Dodgers leading 5-4.
World Series could end on one swing in either direction. Home run wins it for the Blue Jays. Ground ball wins it for the Dodgers. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Kirk bounces one up the middle. Bets to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him
Calm
out.
down.
The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles.
All right.
The highest payroll in baseball.
Yeah. I really wish the Blue Jays would have won that.
Dude, I have shared a thing on my Instagram of like the Blue Jays trying to close out the World Series, and it was a guy skating on the ice that kept tripping over the red carpet. The base running will go down in history as the Achilles heel of the Blue Jays. They had terrible base running in Game 6 and 7 that cost them runs for sure.
There were multiple people, even an announcer, who cursed on air and said the better team did not win this series. But the better team is the one that closes it and figures out the tiny stuff. And I guess that's where the Blue Jays hurt themselves.
Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s on third. You got one out. And no offense to the portly guys. I'm one of them, okay? You got your fattest guy up to base. I'm like, just don't hit into a double play because that guy's not legging it out at first. And the chunkiest guy on the team swings at a ball, slaps a routine grounder up the middle, and I go, what are we doing here, guys? Like, just...
Series over.
It'd be better if he struck out.
Yeah.
It's tough to watch.
Victory also served as a perfect send-off for baseball legend, future Hall of Fame pitcher Clayton Kershaw, who announced his retirement late in the season. He gets to hang up his cleats after winning his 3rd career championship ring.
Amazing.
He wasn't a dominant force like he used to be, but he did contribute in key moments during the postseason and got to celebrate one last time, cementing his legacy as an all-time great. We talked a little NFL earlier, and Sunday was as unpredictable as ever. Several games coming down to the wire. Here's the biggest takeaways. The Carolina Panthers and the Broncos both won their games on fields as time expired, so kickers were kings in those games. The marquee matchup of the afternoon was Allen and the Bills versus Mahomes and the Chiefs, and once again, the Bills won, 28-21. Allen has now won his last 5 regular season games against the rival. In a performance nobody saw coming, quarterback Sam Darnold threw for 4 touchdowns in the first half alone to lead the Seahawks to a blowout win over the Commanders. The Bears and Bengals lit up the scoreboard in a wild 47-42 game. The Bears ultimately won thanks to a 58-yard touchdown pass in the final 30 seconds, and it was a rough day for quarterbacks. Washington's rookie sensation, their sensation Jaden Daniels, left elbow injury. Houston star C.J. Stroud went down with a concussion. Both left their games with injuries, and their health is a major, major story to watch in coming weeks. Other than that, I'll review. The Rizz Show lost decidedly against the Fast Lane.
Just say we lost.
We lost.
Got our asses kicked.
44-36. Everybody has the Cowboys. I'm Moon, and that's your sports because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
All right, thank you. All right, that is it for us. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled
The Man Who Invented the Frozen Burrito.
Ah, yes. R.I.P. We salute you.
Eat one tonight.
Eat one tonight for our Dwayne Roberts.
Dwayne The Rock Roberts.
Dwayne The Rock Roberts.
Have a sandwich for National Sandwich Day for lunch, and then have a frozen burrito for dinner.
He was called The Rock because of the center of the burrito was still as hard as a rock.
And the way to salute him is with a microwave.
Oh.
Love it.
All right, I stepped on that.
All right. Don't forget to buy tickets for Rizz Show game night, December 12th over at the Pageant. Tickets are going quick, so get them while you can. Go to the Pageant's website or our website for more information.
Heck yeah, let's party.
Let's party. Moon, what else?
We've been rehearsing for this Rage Against the Machine show, and I cannot freaking wait. It's going to be so exciting. My Posse, in effect, celebrating their 10th anniversary. Teenage Dirtbags doing a full set of Rage Against the Machine November 26th at the Pageant. Go to thepageant.com or 1057thepoint.com. Also, huge congratulations. Well, to me and Learn, but mostly to Morgan, because she had her baby, Lauren Moon. On November 2nd.
Lauren Moon,
Sent over a picture.
Oh, my goodness.
Sent over a picture.
There she
Perfect looking Gerber baby.
Wow. All right.
How cool is
I
that?
can't wait to meet her one day. That's so cool.
7 pounds, 5 ounces. Nice.
Lauren Moon.
Congrats.
Oh, congratulations. That's so cute.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? I'm gonna forward you so you can have
Please, yeah, I want to email her.
Learn.
My band is also playing out. We have one last show for 2025. We're opening for Clapton Chronicles at Del Mar Hall on November 22nd. Ticketed event, obviously. Never played the Del Mar Hall stage, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So you can get tickets at thepageant.com. Thanks.
Rafe.
Flyover Comedy Fest is upon us in 2 weeks. Go to flyovercomedyfest.com, get your wristbands or single-day tickets, and a glaring omission from last week. When I hosted the Cool Fire Halloween party, I forgot to mention a man dressed up like Snake Plissken. And whoever you are, brother, you're a fan of the show. And I want to say he was a thick, burly man like myself, and you're a good sport, and I love you. And reach out to me on Instagram, man. I want to chat with you about your costume. But he was the best costume there and should have won.
That's awesome.
All right. Scott.
Well, I've been crushing the social media game. So if you guys are lucky today, make sure to follow King Scout Rules. So I might post a picture of a bird or something. I don't know.
You're going to go birding later? Right
Yeah,
on.
maybe.
All right. We leave you with a selection from our teamers. Remember, today brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Join me out at the Hot Shot South Lindbergh Friday for their 1-year anniversary extravaganza. From St. Louis, Sam Crafton is our Sam, wants to hear this song? Here it is. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.